What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, everybody, y'all? Make sure if you just now coming in, you guys hit that like button for the free 99. I appreciate it so much. Yo, we just got finished with Mo Better Challenge. Let me get to the roll call. Let's see who we got in the building. Give me 1 second. Let me scroll up to the top. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. We got Suluko in the building. What's goody? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Who else we got in the building? Let me see. We got Tina in the building. Salute, salute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Says, see you later, everybody. See you at Mo Better's at 7. Oh, you promote Mo Better. Shout out to Mo Better. She did her big one. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Tina. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Francis Thibodeau in the building. What up, Francis Thibodeau? Salute to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Who else we got in the building? We got Hassan. I ain't see you in a minute though, Hassan. Salute to you, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got the Queen before you reacts in the building. Salute to you. Salute, salute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Dwayne Williams in the building. Salute to you. It said, should be a good show here. Absolutely. Always. Pizarro, I mean, it said, Pizza already told Nika to go live. Read the Heart of Philadelphia. Salute. Listen, I'ma always give you a good shot. I don't give a fuck who live. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gotta stop giving a fuck. Go live. Turn up. Give them a show. It's all about your performance. Turn up for the people. Give them something to watch. Give them something to believe in. You feel me? I'm in such a good mood. We got Kim McGee in the building. What up, Kim McGee? Salute to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We got Denise A in the building. What up, Denise A? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Cool Store. I got a module Cool Store and said, why do you keep postponing your lives when people go live on top of you, Lemon? You are going to open up your eyes to see that the rest of this. Nah, Cool Storm, nah. Honestly, if you really knew, I just got off the phone. It don't matter. I didn't postpone my shows or do whatever for that. Nah, nah. That's not why I'm. That's not why I postponed my show. I don't give a fuck who live. Never. Diamond, what's good with you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. True Black Cheetah, salute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Tiffany Black in the building. What's good with you, Tiffany Black? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We got Terry Me, not Terry P. We got Terry Meat in the building. What up, Terry Meat? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Who else we got in the building? Let me see. We got Simply Pink and Green in the building. Salute, salute. Thank you for being here. And thank you for putting a 3 instead of an E. You get it. Others don't. They put an A. I'm like, where did you get the A from? I'm like, hold on now. Wait a minute. Who said it's Jordan? It's Jordan. Like, I'm in a den. Jordan. Jordan. What a 3 instead of an E. Salute to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Kenna in the building. What up, Kenna? Salute to you. Thank you so much for being here. We got MGO in the building. What up, MGO? Salute to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We got nothing to think with 408 in the building. What up? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Who else we got in the building? Let me see. We got Shannon Corder in the building. What up, Shannon? Salute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Miss LA 007 in the building. Salute to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We got Your Pleasure 721 in the building. What up, Your Pleasure? Salute. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Brick Girl Haley. What's goody? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. What's your name? The Beat the Odds Reloaded in the building. What's good with you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let me see. Trying to get her about it. Hold on. Queen V. What up, Queen V? Salute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got um what's your name? I'm just gonna call you Shay. Salute. I ain't but your none. Not tonight. Okay. We good. It's good to see you. Yeah, I was on a phone call real quick. I had a like little phone call, quick little intermission before my show, but I tried to make sure I was like, if I scheduled it for 7:30, like I was on time because I already had pushed it back already because I didn't know how long Mo Better show would last, and I didn't want to make it seem like I was going live on top of her. I was going, I'm just, it really worked out in a good way. I really enjoyed myself at Mo Better. So I'm gonna get into that. We got Kaios in the building. It said the last time is now. Uh, uh, okay. Sante Elba, what's goody? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got Mimi in the building. What's good with you, Mimi? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We got Cola James in the building. What up, Cola? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Who else we got in the building? Let me see. We got Jenny G. I gotta get my other phone real quick. Y'all gotta realize something. Like people that's not mods, I took everybody mods did. And then I said I'm gonna remod y'all up as I go. So if y'all naked, it's cause I had took everybody mod stick, and I think when I went live to like remod people back up, if you wasn't in my show, you didn't get a mod stick. But let me grab my other device now that the show is over. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me do what I do. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, no, I'm one track minded. Make sure y'all like my video in the process. Let me turn me down in the background. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. There goes Genie G. Hold on. All right. And then I think I saw somebody else, but I could have been tripping. Was I tripping? All right. Genie G, I think it was the only other person that was a mod that wasn't a mod. All right. All right. Let me go back to the roll call. All right. If there's somebody else, just let me know and I'll see your comment. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Who else we got in the building? Kim McGee, Miss LA, MCL, Miss. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Make sure you like my video. We got Bobby in the building. What up, Bobby? Salute to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Um, I said what up to Tiffany Black. If not, salute to you, Tiffany Black. I think I did though. I said Lemon, farewell night. Let's get 50 likes. Oh, we gonna get more than 50 likes. This is my finale. Y'all ain't gonna see me for a minute. Y'all ain't gonna see me for a minute. And yes, everything is good on my end. I'm just choosing to, take a little, you know what I'm saying, little break from the internet. You know what I'm saying? Focus on me a little bit more. I do enjoy myself when I'm not live. I do enjoy myself when I am live as well, but I think a small little hiatus won't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. This last live y'all gonna get from me. Limited finale. He ain't coming back. So like the video. Now I'm not. It's not that I'm not coming back. I am coming back. How long will I be going? It's going to be longer than usual. Y'all know y'all used to me by probably taking a day or two off, 3 days maximum. Hell, I think I did four after the 4th of July, and everybody said I was in jail. I'm like, nigga, no, wasn't in jail. Y'all know my mugshot would have been all over the beef sector if I was in jail. I was not. Um, so what I'm trying to say to y'all ultimately is, make sure you like my video. I'm just taking a. They always say, yeah, Miss Ellie, they always put me in jail. I'm like, nigga, where the mugshot at? Don't when you go to jail, you get a mugshot. I think that's how it go. I don't know. They always put my raggedy ass in jail or something like I done did some bullshit. Like, nah, I'm just choosing to take a break, stepping away from the internet for a minute. I just really gotta woosah, namaste. You understand? And then I'll come back. But I mean, if the streets is lit, I'll jump back out here. So don't hold me to 2 weeks. If something lit, my raggedy ass is outside. I'll be back. So I don't want to miss this queen. I'll be like, women, what you doing back? If something lit and I got to get in front of it before it gets old, I'm definitely gonna make sure I go live and I'm gonna make sure, I pop out for the people. But other than that, nah, I'm gonna just chill, my woo side. So listen, let's get into it. Take care of yourself. That's what's important. Absolutely, Miss LA. I 100% agree. So y'all, we did Mo Betta's challenge, y'all. It was lit. Make sure y'all like my video. We should have over. I don't know how many likes we got because I don't know. I can't see it. I'm on StreamYard. Um, and I just put my other phone back on the charger. Make sure y'all like my video. So we did Mo Betta's challenge, her intro competition. Now I've been planning for this for the longest. I'm like, I gotta make sure I donate. I gotta make sure. I'm on time. I'm not gonna be late. Like I'm typically late to everything, but I'm like, not. I'm on time. I'm not taking no nap. If I take a nap, I might miss the whole show. So what I did was in the spare time to make sure, um, the show ran smoothly. I got on. I called Dragons. I hit Dragons up. I'm like, Dragons. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo. The competition is in like 20 minutes. Dragons. She forgot. I'm like, no, Dragons. Hell nah. Get Ain't no deliveries. No limeritas. No strawberries. We got a competition to judge. Like I stayed on the phone with Dragons the whole time, just so everything ran smoothly. So I was on the phone with Dragons for until Mo Better went live. I'm like, I'm gonna keep her on this phone until Mo Better spark up that live. Then I'm gonna get her up off the line, just so I make sure that I'm there, she's there, and everything goes. It runs smoothly. I don't want me and Dragons to be the reason. Like, don't ever make Lemon or Dragons a judge because this and that. And we talked about all that prior to the us going to the show. I'm like, man, Dragons. I'm like, you got to be on your best behavior. You can't crash out. They're gonna look for anything to nitpick. Don't take the bait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them a reason to show you why you should be a judge. And we talked about all that on the phone because she fucking forgot. Like, if I didn't call Dragons, I think I would have probably been there in RY and Lady Nika, and Dragons would have been in the streets of Miami somewhere doing delivery orders. I'm like, get your ass up here. We going to the show. So I'm glad I did call Dragons. Something in my spirit told me to call her. And I kept her on the phone until Mo Better went live. And Mo Better she had a dope ass show today. Um, I really enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nervous, but I feel like overall, looking back at the show, I can look back like, all right, Lemon, you didn't do nothing crazy. You good, you good, you good. I knew not to read the chat. Don't get into no kerfuffle. I think there was 1 second where Lady Nick, I almost was finna bump heads with Dragons on the show, but Lady Nick was like, "Let me." I was like, I just stopped because I was finna say, "Don't." I was finna say, "Don't talk to me like that." But I said, you know what? It's a time and place for everything. And now I can say, "Don't talk to me like that." But the show is over. I think Mo Better did good. I want to say shout outs to Mo Better for hosting a show so early on in her YouTube career. Um, she hasn't been a content creator for more than 2 months, and she already did a competition show. And I know how challenging that shit is. I know how difficult, how stressed out you will be. You want things to run smoothly, but I feel like with any production and with anything, there's going to be some kind of technical difficulties, some hiccups here and there. But once the ball started moving and grooving, you feel me? It was a good time. Once she got it together and we figured out how to play the music, it was a good time. And another thing I really liked that Mo Better did with her show was we didn't know who we were voting for. Like we just saw numbers: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Which songs stuck out to you the most? And it was almost unanimous backstage. Dragons posted her shit first. I posted mine. RNY posted hers. Then we narrowed it down. We all had one number that was all the same. So that clearly would be the first runner up. That happened to be Slapper, who won. Shout out to him. Congratulations to you, Slapper. And then it really wasn't like a toss up between like the second place runner up because we all kind of voted for second place too. So it kind of ran smoothly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dragons put a couple numbers back there. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but overall, the numbers that we all had in common lined up the same. Now, Dragons would have put one, two, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I'm like, just pick three people. Dragons is Simon Cowell tonight, but it's all good. It was all in good sports. And then shout out to JB Long Winded. He won second place. And um, me donating to the pot, I felt like I didn't want nothing in return. I just wanted to be a judge for the 399. I felt like that would be the most appropriate thing to do. Because, like, if you're going to donate and then expect money back. It's like, did you really donate to the pot? You know what I'm saying? So whoever got the winnings, however Mo Better was able to divide the money up to the participants who tried out for the intro challenge. Hey, salute to y'all, congratulations, and y'all all did an amazing job. Whether I like you or not. Because once I found out the names, I'm like, ugh, I didn't ugh. How I know these names. So I like the way Mo Better did it because I'm telling y'all, I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep it right there. The less I say, the less they know. All right, we gonna keep it right. We gonna keep it right there. That ass. Um. So the competition is going good. Now, mind y'all, I'm not reading the chat. So, because I want to stay focused, I'm not trying to get myself into no kerfuffles. I don't want to be. Oh, I told you not to pick women. Like, nope. Um, was I guess so? What I saw in the chat when I did look in the chat, I had saw Jay Dunn write something in the chat, or Jay Diddy, Jay Epstein. Um, she wrote in the chat. She was like, "Oh, Mo Better, let me add you to the scammer list." And I'm thinking, well, me, RNY, and Dragons placed our votes as Lady Nika and Mo Better talked to the people publicly while we voted. How can you add her to the scammer list? What scam was ran? Like we just picked the songs. Like, and I know y'all keep being hung up on like Slapper didn't have a visual. It really wasn't for me. It wasn't about that. You know how many songs I hear before I see the music video? If it's a hit, it's a hit. It's undeniable. So yeah, he was a last minute entry, but he did what he had to do. And he came up with it. He only had like he said he made the song around 11ish. That's impressive. You know what I'm saying? And his song, it was a vibe. So say what you want to say, but no, we did not know Slappa was going to be the winner. We didn't, because he could have entered anything, and it could if it wasn't good, he wouldn't have got placed. And we didn't know no other competitors or people who participated. We didn't know who they were. We didn't know the numbers. We didn't know the order. We didn't know who was who, whatever. And yeah, shout out to y'all. But it definitely was no scamming going on. On top of that, when Jay Dunn wrote that in the comments, I wasn't reading the comments like that. I peeped back in, and Sonny was agreeing with Jay Dunn. And Pizarro saw it, and Pizarro ended up. I think Pizarro might be a managing mod at Mo Bettas. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm just giving you how I'm interpreting what I saw. Um, I think Pizarro is a managing mod, so she can block mods. They was like Sunny got timed out. Who timed Sunny out? The Pizarro was like she did it. So, anyways, when the show wrapped up, I said my little one twos. I dropped down. I'm prepared for this show, and I go to Sunny Live because Sunny was live first, and then Pizarro sparked up a live. I'm like, damn, I got to watch two lives, and I wasn't able to grasp too much from both lives, but I can give you a little summary. Like Sunny, I know that you said in your show like Lemon know you don't fuck with him and X, Y, and Z, and you was giving your commentary and stuff like that about like how when I call her my cousin and stuff like that, you see that I'm playing the game like no, Pizarro's really not my cousin. I know it bothers her. That's what I said. But I'm glad you're able to see that you know that I know she don't fuck with me. But that's cool. That's cool. It's not about that. Um, then Pizarro she's explaining about getting her children hair done, and she had told Mo Betta and other people that she was either gonna be late or she couldn't make it. I do remember her saying something about that yesterday. That's why when Mo Betta was talking about her co-host, she said it was gonna either be between Lady Nika and Pizarro. She did let that be known. So I didn't know who was gonna show up, but more than likely I knew Lady Nika would possibly be there. Um, but the way Sunny was dragging Pizarro. I I thought the competition went so smooth. It was just 8 songs. I'm like, how the fuck did Madness break out of 8 songs? We only heard 8 songs. We gave our opinions. It would have stretched the music out a little bit longer because we had to give our commentary. But I thought the show went pretty smooth. I'm like, ain't no way, no drama gonna pop off from this show because it just ran so smoothly. Mm, little did I know, Pizarro and fucking Sunny is at odds. Now I ain't gonna hold y'all. To me, I feel like Sunny is a better. I don't know. Let me think about that. Let me think about that statement before I actually make it, because I gotta really like factor into things. Hold on, let me think. Um, mm, mm. They got different strategies. I gotta look at the bigger picture. Um, mm. I mean, audience, let me get your opinion. Let me, and make sure y'all like my video. Let me get your opinion. See, now we gotta do a poll because I don't know who's the better. Let me see, because I never really thought about it because they always been cool. I know Pizarro looked at Sunny as her baby mama, and they don't bum heads, and she always kind of have Sunny back, and Sunny have her back. Let me see who. Hold on, who's a better roaster? Hold on, hold on. Let me. Who's trying? Let me see. Now we're gonna put this. Hold on. And then we're gonna do. All right. Here's the thing. It said who dragged better. Put a one in the chat for Pizarro. Put a two in the chat for Sunny. Don't do it yet. Wait till the poll is created and it's posted. Cause I don't know. I gotta see how America feels. I want to make sure I'm not tripping before I make my. Can y'all see it? I don't even see the shit on the screen. Beach, StreamYard. Oh, I didn't press start. My bad. Sorry. I was ready to cuss. Go ahead. I need y'all to vote real quick for me, real quick. Why you put a zero? This is sick. Come on now, America. I need y'all to vote. One or two. Pizarro is number one. Sunny is number two. Whoever you feel like drive better. Very simple. Let me just see something real quick. Hmm. Wow. 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 I'm. Mm, all right. All right. I don't know. Damn. Did she get a vote? This is sick. This chat is ruthless. I swear. Um, mm, I'm gonna let y'all keep voting for a minute. It said sorry. Um, if I mentioned one earlier, I'm eating dinner. Okay, all right. She got her first vote. Okay, all right. There's hope. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. The way Sonny was dragging Pizarro, I don't know how Ken got roped up into it somehow. Cause y'all know back in the day, before there was Sonny and Ken, there was Pizarro and Ken. You had to been around to see Pizarro and Ken when they used to virtually date or whatever you want to call it, whatever. Um, Big Potato Head is the shit. Pizza be saying, yeah, y'all don't remember? You said what? Cool Storm? Yeah. You had to been around Cool Storm. Yeah. When I was coming up in the beach center, Pizarro's first virtual husband, or whatever she calls him, was Ken. They were virtually a couple. Yeah. I'm surprised y'all missed all that. Yeah, this is yeah, pandemic era. Yeah, they used to be a couple. They used to virtually do whatever they do. Yelling and screaming and shouting does not equate to dragging. I agree, Silvico. I agree. I agree. Yeah, TRX was the first. No, 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 no. The B set the true B set the nah. Was Triple first? I think Ken wasn't Triple second? Because I thought it won Ken, Triple, and them other niggas that she dealing with now in the future. Was Triple first? I don't know. Until she made TRX uncomfortable. Triple was first until she made TRX uncomfortable. Oh, well, okay. If TRX is first, then TRX, Ken, and the other niggas. You said I knew nothing about the sector during the pandemic era. I hear the B sector was lit during those times. Yo, Glossy, we were all closed in. Everybody was scared. They wanted, catch the, CV-19, the coronavirus type shit. Everybody was locked in, and yeah, it was lit. I wouldn't say like right now it's not lit. What I would say is during the pandemic, it put us all we was all sheltered, we was all homed, and we just had more interaction. We had so many people going live, so many people got bored. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was more active. We had more players. Um, this is like before the B Sector 2.0. So yeah, it was definitely a lot going on. We had a lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I think when the world opened back up, that we lost some players. Then some people, decided they kind of outgrew being in the B sector, which I can understand to an extent. But I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I do. Um, you said dancing. I remember those days. I don't believe she's married. What up, you two cameras? You don't believe Pizarro's married? Um, uh, I ain't saying nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. So I ain't saying that. What up, Miss Vegas? Salute to you, YouTube cameras. What up, Cool Storm? Make sure y'all like my video. I don't know nothing. I ain't seen none. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell you no other side. I'm innocent. Let me play my clip. Let me play my clip real quick. Hold up. Cause I was saying that shit earlier. Uh, I, I can see Bird. Bird.
Huh? You can see though, right? I'm legally blind. I can see barely, barely, but I'm innocent. I ain't do nothing. I don't know what's going on. All I know is my side of the story. I can't tell no other story. I'm innocent. And Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
Pan Squad, baby, for life. You're what up? What up? Hold on. Who was that? I already said what up to you. Nothing to secret 408. My bad. I thought you was somebody else. What up? Chocolate. Salute to you. Thank you for being here. I ain't finna butcher that. Big girl Haley, salute. I don't want to miss nobody, but yeah, like the beat center used to be more lit. What up? I thought I just saw somebody else. Oh, Shantae Elba, salute to you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the beat center used to be more lit because I felt like we were all indoors. Then we had like the show going on with Sean Bradley and production and crew and all that. We had Sir King popping off doing the late night shows, and him having like a chaotic panel until like the fun eventually, like when you having a good time and then the fun stop. That's what it was at Sir Keith's. It's like we was having a ball. We was having a ball in that joint. And then all of a sudden, shit, nigga, he started putting hella rules, this, that. Niggas started leaving. He started flushing niggas down toilets. Niggas started being anti Sir King. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Mind you, I'm just a co-host, so I just show up. That was my only thing, just show up. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Nigga got fed up. Nigga started like, we ain't fucking with him no more. And that nigga crashed his whole movement. But it was a good run. I ain't gonna hold you. Sir King definitely got the people through the pandemic. Now I don't know what he doing currently. I heard he was dragging me and my brother, but and I know y'all want me to crash out and drag Sir King. I saw a little bit of your show earlier, Lolo, if you in the building, because I know you hit me up earlier, and I want to say thank you. You was proud of me, uh, with my good behavior at Mo Betters, but I was definitely there to be a judge and not be a fucking donkey. Um, so I want to say, like, yeah, I heard a little bit of your show. I know Sir King or somebody wrote you in the chat and said that Sir King was dragging my brother. Man, I don't let him do that. Like, if y'all feel like y'all want to make fun of the deceased, if that gets you off, if you kind of find some comfort with doing that, that's a you thing. That's not a me thing. Like, yeah, I talk my shit like everybody else. I don't drag no dead people at all. I try my best not to touch your mothers and fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'll cuss you out though. I try to keep it on you. Now I'm gonna violate you. Now if I violated you, I violated you. Whoever you is out there, all you hating ass niggas and bitches that's watching, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did. But I try to keep it on you. I don't know how y'all drift off and y'all want to start talking about kids and dead people. I don't know about that. That's different for me. It's like I don't know. Especially last night, I feel like I know a lot of people thought I was gonna throw that show away, but when I tell y'all I've had crazier shows and I got paid for them crazy ass shows, I knew I was gonna keep that show up yesterday. But it was borderline cattywampus. Is that a word? Cattywampus? I feel like that is, but they keep telling me it's not a word, but I feel like it is because it's like if it's not a word, then how do I know this word exists? Is that a word? Is that a saying? Cattywampus? Like, have y'all heard of that word before? Is that something? I feel like it is. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it means, but is that a word? Is cattywampus a word? Y'all heard that before, right? I'm not tripping. Somebody in the chat, let me know. Please let me know I'm not bugging. Like, I think this is like the Mandela effect. Y'all heard it before? Let me know in the chat. Cattywampus. Like, don't tell me this is the Mandela effect. You said ghetto playing in your face too, Lemon. What do you mean by that? Real true. What you mean by that? Ghetto is playing in my face. What do you mean by that? It's not a word. Cattywampus is not a word. Oh, then where did I get it from? It sounds familiar to me. Exactly. Like it exists. Like this is like the Mandela effect. Like real don't waste your time. It said cattywampus is a fun old fashioned slang term meaning crooked, twisted, or off center. Okay, so I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew it existed. That's all I wanted to know. It existed because when I say that, sometimes they be like, "What the fuck is cattywampus?" I'm like, "So y'all mean y'all didn't never heard that before?" They're like, "Nah." I'm like, "What the fuck?" You said definitely heard of cattywampus. It's an old saying. It means crazy. All right, my last show, absolutely, Pam. Is my link pinned too? Let me know if my link pinned because I said this. I be moving around. I ain't gonna hold you because I know somebody gonna try to come up here and talk to me. Thank Google. As a sea blue. Ooh, why is this my last show? My first time hearing that. Oh, okay. Don't let it be your last. Cattywampus. Keep that shit alive. Wake it up in your and wherever you exist at. To your peoples. Just throw it out there and see if they know what it means. Pass that word around. Let it grow. Let it grow eggs. Never heard of it. Glossy. Tell your peoples. Run it up. Be like, y'all, this shit. Here's how you use it in my head. Be like, this is it. Be like this. All right. See, I can't even give you a definition or like a way of using the word. If something don't make sense, use cattywampus. That's all I can tell you. I can't give you a scenario or a scenery about like how to like actually like put it into like perspective or to a phrase to make sense. But I would say more so like just use it when things don't make sense. That's all I can tell you. Can't see the poll. Oh shit! I forgot about the poll because I've been talking. Okay, the poll was who drive better, Sunny or you supposed to put a one for Pizarro, a two for Sunny. Let me stop the poll though. So here go the results, y'all. Hold on. 13% say Pizarro drive better than Sunny. 88% say Sunny drive better than Pizarro. So hey, I ain't pick it. That's the end poll right there. You see the results right there on the screen. So Sunny won with a whopping 88%. That's crazy word. Damn. All right. Yeah. All right. It said, oh, it's still on the screen. I just stopped it right now. You can't vote no more. That's simple. Big Head wants to be counted. I don't know who Big Head is. Um, nah. I got my link posted right just in case 'cause I don't want to have to go run to my computer and so I don't. When you start a show, it's so difficult. I don't know why StreamYard do that shit, but normally before you set up your show, you can like set your show up, copy your link, post it in your chat, pin it. Yeah. So okay, Miss Vegas, thank you. All right, just making sure, because I'm like I don't got time. I don't got time. I'm on an all time high. So now another thing I gotta bring up, because I want to make sure I cover all avenues before I actually exit stage left. Hold on, we got a visitor. Before I exit stage left, because I know my haters, y'all gonna miss me when I'm not here. Y'all ain't got nobody to pick at. My raggedy ass ain't gonna be here. Nope, gotta find somebody else. Terry was goody.
It's posted, it's pinned, and it's ready to go. Just wanted you to know.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Terry. Now I got a question for you.
Oh God. Okay, what?
All right, before I ask you the question, what do you think the question is going to be about?
Hopefully it's not about last night because I'm done with that.
He do want to come back, or
Why? So
another.
he's saying I'm ghetto again?
Yeah,
Who?
that
No,
that
I
blew
don't. I
me.
don't want to. I don't want to. Lemon. I'm going to tell you
Uh,
this. The
okay.
way
Oh
he came
God.
off last night. The way he came off last night verified everything I thought about him. And the first thing he said to me is, "Why do you talk like that? Why do you talk like what? I've been talking like this for years. I don't know what he's hearing, but he's the only one that ever said anything about how I talk. So evidently, he is stereotyping people. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if people don't wake up to that and see that, all I can do is pray for you. All I can do
So
is pray for you
I
because
I
he
never I
told on
never
himself.
right. I never like when I hear you speak. I don't hear like you're trying to act like you're black. You can't act like a color.
I can't.
Um,
It's
or
impossible.
how people think black people speak. I don't get that from you. But I guess maybe because he white, he hears something else. But I said to him last night. I said, I want to say this was like after my show. Um, and he felt all defeated and stuff like that. And I was telling him, like, you kind of got like an accent to you as well. And I know that's organic, it's original, it's just how you speak. I don't think you're trying to pretend to be like this gangster black rapper dude. You know, you're a white boy, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, I don't know. I just feel like when I hear Terry, I feel like she's trying to act like she's something that she's not. I don't. Y'all got the weirdest beef. It's the weirdest white on white
No,
crime I've
no, you
ever
know
seen in
what
my
it
life.
is. You
Like
know, I'll
I've
tell you
never
what
seen
it is,
this.
Lamb. I'll tell you what
Okay,
it is.
all
See,
right,
he's the kind of guy that thinks that he can control people with his bullshit. Because I see right through him. I see right through him from jump. When he came at me the way that he did, talking about I did something to his cash app and he's going to see me in my sleep. Right there, I checked his like I just checked him. You know how he moved, the way he spoke, all this other kind of stuff. And I started seeing the things about him. The reason why he's so pissed off with me is because I won't fold for him. I don't fold for no demonic people. I don't do it. I walk with God. And when you walk with God, you know what you're dealing with. His
yeah.
spirit is not, doesn't show no
Hold on one second.
spiritual
Hold on,
spirit.
Terry. One
All
second.
right.
It's MGO. It's MGO. Hold on
All
one
right.
second. Hold on. Damn, what the fuck is my banners? All right, here they are. Jesus, I'm like, what happened to my banners?
Banner.
What's good, MGO?
Hey.
Hey, how are you? How you been?
Okay. I actually, if
Hey,
it's okay,
MPO.
hey, Terry, I wanted to chime in about what Terry is saying. I find it
Okay.
extremely judgmental and disrespectful that he would question the way that she speaks.
Yeah.
People speak all kinds of ways. Has he not
Hmm.
traveled? Like, has he been to Louisiana or a number of different places where the people are very, very much white and they speak, uh, the way that they speak and it's their natural
Right.
native?
Can I give you an example, MGO and Terry? Because they
Sure.
swear another person in the sector tries to act a certain way, but you could just tell that's just where she's from. That's why she has that kind of accent and that kind of cadence to how she speaks. Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
They feel
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes.
Charlie. They feel like Charlie be trying to act black. I'm like, no. You could just tell where Charlie from. She has an accent. You can tell when somebody is like trying to pretend to be something, and when it's just natural. Like that's just how Charlie speaks because of where she's from, her surroundings,
Yes.
her environment, and it still doesn't.
Precisely.
Yeah, so I would say Charlie would be another example. I think that's what he was trying to say to you yesterday, but I don't get that from you. But
Well,
even with Charlie, I
it's
don't get that from
still
Charlie.
it's not even so she's old enough to be his mother. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
disrespectful. I mean, he she there is such a thing as
I
an
William.
accent. There are people who put it on and do so in a
Hmm.
way that's disingenuous. We know that. But this
Yeah.
is
Mm-hmm.
even if aside from who Terry's married to, her children, the community she lives in general, he doesn't know her.
Hmm.
So for him to come up and question her in this space, which is a predominantly black space, it's not only other people are welcome, of course, but it's ridiculous. And like you mentioned,
Did you
people can talk about the way he speaks. Or what about me? I'm black. I'm very proud to be black, but there's people who question the way I speak. It doesn't mean that I'm not black.
I
exactly?
gotta
Because
say, I say this real fast because
of
the way
course,
that
of
he
course,
came
of
off
course.
last night, the way I caught him when he was saying, "Well, why don't you cover for your people? Who are my people? Who
What does he
who are
mean by
my
cover? What
people?"
what does he mean by cover for your
And this
people?
is uh,
What is he trying to say?
evidently white,
Do you
evidently white.
doesn't he know that
But
you
you know
know that you're
what?
white? Do you not have a mirror? You know what color you are?
I know who I am. And the way that I walk is I walk with my own 2 feet. And I make my own judgment calls. I don't have to follow everybody else's footsteps. I follow my own. And for him to
Yes.
come off like that and say, well, you don't cover for one, I would never cover for him because the way he
Oh,
walks
was
is
that what he was
ass
trying to get at? Was he
backwards.
basically saying that you need
He,
to
yes,
pander to him because he's
yes,
white? No, you can
yes,
as
yes.
Whoa,
white as
He
wait,
you.
wait,
walks
wait,
ass
wait.
backwards,
Whoa,
and I ain't
wait.
doing that. I'm not
Hold on,
doing it.
hold on. Wait, so he said that because you're white, he white, like you should have covered for
But
him
I
type
should have
shit?
backed
Yeah.
him. I should have backed him. I
You should
should
have
have
backed
backed
him when he
him.
wasn't even
That's
white.
Uh,
No, that's the dumb.
bullshit.
You know how stupid that
Fuck
sounds?
no.
That sounds so
wow.
ignorant.
No.
That went over my head last night. It was so
Not
much going
me.
on.
When
That went
I
over
when
my
I heard
head.
him say that, that's why I came so unglued on him. That's why I came so unglued. Like, who are you to question me? My youngest
Wow.
son is 44 years old. My oldest son is 52. Who are you to question me? I lived life way longer before you were even born. I walked in many different things that
Shut up,
nobody
OG
knows
Benny.
about but me. And for him to sit there and
I
try to place judgment on me, well, I'm white and I should be covering. No, I should keep on doing what I do, and that's be me. And I don't care how anybody else feels about me. I will never change myself because
See,
that's who I
that
am.
right there is the epitome of privilege. That is such a ridiculous
Thank
remark
you.
to make. I'm wrong, and I
Hmm.
know I'm wrong, but because you're white and I'm white, can you look out for me? No.
Hmm.
Why would you?
Hmm.
mm,
Exactly. Exactly. He
mm.
wanted me to pat him on his back, and I'm not going to do it. When you're wrong, you're wrong. This is why he kept dropping down because he didn't have nothing to cover for his bullshit he was spewing out his mouth. And when I was calling him out on it, that's why I told him I get under your skin, don't I? And he said, yes, you do. I know I do because I'm making him show himself. I'm exposing him. I'm ripping him apart. I'm making him expose himself by simple words alone. When
And
you
see,
could
I
do
didn't
that with
even see
somebody
what
you know
happened.
Hey,
to
This
their
happened,
butterflies.
face.
and Terry, this happened yesterday.
Last night
Yesterday,
on my
last
last
No,
night,
show.
see, I didn't even know.
last
I was, and isn't this the
look
same
at
person?
Char-
Isn't this
Hold
the
on,
same
look at
person that
Charlie. Tell I
accused
will
you?
jump him for any my beefs at the people. I don't care what color you are. They my family. He ain't. Salute to you,
Exactly,
Charlie. And I use
Charlie.
you as an
thank you.
example, Charlie, because
Exactly,
I
Charlie.
know people often hear your voice and they who I've heard, they're like, "Oh, Charlie be trying to act black so bad." Like, I'm like, no, you could just tell where she's from in her environment. Like, that's just how she sounds. Like, you can tell when somebody, like you
See,
said, MGO, like when people like they try to like push like a certain tone or try to like give off a certain like energy. You know what I'm saying? But Charlie's is natural. Terry's natural. Even with PA, I'm like, bro, people can hear you and feel like you trying to sound a certain way. He don't. I just hate when people feel like you sound a certain way. Like when they hear people from California, they think everybody is in Beverly Hills and they like Valley girls. It's like
Which
no,
is
just because they're
ridiculous because
talking.
people from different parts of
Hmm.
California, I lived in San Diego for like almost a decade.
I
Like
was
people in
born and
Southern
Okay.
raised in
California,
California.
yeah.
I
So
was born
people,
and raised in California.
exactly. And you've left, so you no longer have the accent. It's like some people keep it, some people lose
No,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
still here. I'm still
Yeah.
here. I
Oh, you're
have
still
never
here.
left
Okay.
California.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
just me. See, what it is my mom was from Oklahoma and my dad was from Texas. My dad is
Oh,
Hispanic
okay. Okay. So you grew up,
with
you
the
speak the way
Spaniard
you
background.
heard people sounding
And
in your
so
home.
yeah, I picked up
Yes.
their way of speaking. So I got that little twang to
Mm.
myself, and it's just been a part of me all my life. And that's why when he came off the way he did last night, I was like, who the hell are you?
Isn't
You
this the same
barely
guy that
know
had the
me.
urine bottles in his
Yes,
room?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
Man,
Yeah,
wasn't he also
yeah.
talking
and
about
you
like
know,
doing spells
The
y-
and
vampire.
drinking blood and something like that?
yeah,
Still
yeah.
so
Yes,
And like my video.
yes.
Let me, MGO, let me tell you about that. And make sure you like my video. I had called him before my show because he had hit me up in messages. Like I think like talking in text is one thing, but having a conversation is another thing. So like you can really break things down without all the writing paragraphs. I don't got time to read all that. I'm just like straight to the point type of nigga. So I'm like, bro, I'm finna go live. I'm finna promote you for the dating show. Get ready. Put your A game on, look the best as you can. Dress not like what you wear defines you, but you got to at least show up looking presentable, right? So
Yes.
people can be interested in wanting to do the show. He was like,
Yes.
all right, bet. Boom. Did my show. He came in about an hour into my show. And then we talking, we chopping it up. We trying to figure out what type of women he like, what he interested in, this, that, this. We asking questions. And some messy ass subscribers in the chat, and shout out to the messy subscribers. They was like, is that a piss bottle in the background? I fell apart in that moment. I'm like, I'm trying to promote a dating show.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody had it on their channel, like somebody had a little clip of it. So I saw the thing, and at first, and so when I saw it, I inquired. I can't remember who was playing it. I said, well, maybe he's been unhoused before, because that's where people pick up those kind of behaviors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of not having But then when he said no, I just don't feel like going to the restroom, like going downstairs or whatever. I was like, okay, that's just disgusting. It's one thing if it's like, okay, I'm not really accustomed to having an apartment, and so I'm breaking the habits of when I used to be on the street. But if you just are nasty, like that's
Man.
YMGO, let me tell you, he switched that up too. The next night, he switched that up from
No,
he
but
don't feel like
but
going
Terry, no, no,
downstairs
no.
to where his
Terry, no.
grandmother was down in the bathroom. Yes, he
Here's
did.
what it, but no,
Yes.
no, 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 no. I'm not denying what you're saying. What I'm saying was when they when they pointed out the piss bottle
Hmm.
and he grabbed it. I'm thinking like,
I
okay,
know. I
maybe it's
know, and he
not
was trying
piss.
to hide it.
Maybe it could have. He played it. I'm like, bro, you're on camera. Like, it
and
don't
it was
matter how
so
you.
full. That was the part that was disgusting. It wasn't even like I'm
It
like,
was
dude.
full.
And
That
he
goes
needs
to
to drink
show
more
that
water. I
he's
really
been
feel like it
I,
was
avoiding the
kidneys.
bathroom.
you know how like what's it called, like secondhand embarrassment.
Hmm.
I was like that the whole time. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, this cannot be happening. Like, and I'm not
Well, I
coming
hope he
at
didn't
PA.
have no
PA.
bowls. I hope he didn't have no bowls under his
I'm not
bed.
coming at you, PA. But when I asked you, what was that you just pushed to the side? Like you realize you're on camera, right? Like it's like
Hmm.
if a nigga catch you, a person catch you stealing, and you say I wasn't stealing, and they rewind and say it's like there you go right here stealing. It's like y'all gotta realize you're on camera. It's one thing to be off camera and on camera. On camera is like it's live. Like you can try to
Yeah.
move and cover it up or make it seem like it's something it's not. But when I asked him that, and then he finally admitted to it when
Yeah, but
when
I
I
mean,
tried to
it was
confront
sitting
him
there chilling on his desk like it was a drink.
on
Like,
on
that's the nasty part.
uh,
I'm
Hmm.
like, wouldn't you want to go dump it or something? Like, it's just sitting there. You don't
on
smell that, and it was discolored. Like, clearly, there's like too much uric acid. I don't know. Not he's not hydrating properly. Like,
the
ugh,
pee was the pee was too dark.
it didn't look
Right.
right.
See, hey, I don't want you to hear this and make it seem like I'm crashing out on you. I'm not, bro. I'm just like, hey, I gotta call it how it is. And last night really was so revealing of things
You'll be
that
getting
I
a
wasn't privy
DM
to.
soon.
And
Because
so
I
he
think,
wants to
I think
he wants to come back. I hope he plans to come back. So he's apologizing to Terry for his disrespect
he
and
did
to.
that. No, no,
But it doesn't even
MGO.
Mm-mm.
seem
He
genuine.
Uh,
he apologized to Terry. So what happened was something went wrong with his cash app. I don't know what it was, but he felt like Terry got his cash app terminated. I don't know.
So
I ain't
because
been there.
Terry works for the corporate division of Cash App, right? So she can go find his Cash App and have
mm,
it. That's
I
so
just snapped my
Terminated.
petty.
finger.
And
Hmm.
then that's when he made the threat, and where Terry was like, "Women, like, cool, you want to make peace between him and I, but he threatened me." I said, "He threatened you, and this is where he made the threat. What do you say? You gonna contour in your sleep
He,
or
he
what?"
he said he will see me in my sleep. He will see
Mm.
me in my sleep.
And you let him know your
Now,
sleep
if
is protected by the blood
that
of Jesus,
there,
so it doesn't matter what he thinks he's going to
thank
see.
you. Hey, let me tell you, like I told him last night, he could never put any fear in my heart, ever, ever. There's no way on this earth, no little Pee Wee Herman is gonna put any fear in my heart. Okay, he can go on and try. That's why I came off at him so hard last night because he thinks that he can manipulate people and over talk and then say something and then turn around. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to say that. No, if the words come out of your mouth, there's a reason for it because it's what you're thinking.
Exactly. And he needs to apply some critical thinking skills because there's a number of reasons why a Cash App can be, cannot work. I'm having a problem now with my organization where we've been scammed. I suspect very strongly by some people in the street sector. And so my
Wow.
organization's accounts have been hit for thousands of dollars. And so this stuff can happen every day. There's also Cash App cards for him to just flippantly blame Terry of we don't know what type of transactions he's doing where someone could have engaged in fraud and his card could have been shut down to protect him or anything.
Right.
I ain't never been
But
to
what do
his
you?
channel nor
But
touched his Cash App. So for him to
they
come at me like
the
that and then
thing
to
the
threaten
thing
me, oh,
the thing that happened was that night. Okay, so they had got into it that night. This is not the night with the piss bottle. This is like a while back.
this is
Um,
when
couple
he
months
started
ago.
his second
And
channel,
yeah,
the channel
and
that
my
just got
second channel.
struck down.
Yeah. And
One, no, the one that what do you
Him
call
and
it?
Terry, I done been through
Go
enough,
ahead.
but
hmm
multiple channels. Him and Terry got into it that night, and the next day his Cash App got deleted, and I
Supposedly.
went live allegedly. Um, so I went live the next day. He hit the link, and he was hot. He was pissed, and he just knew for a fact it was Terry. And I'm like, well, what proof do you have that it was her? Like, because I
Oh
just got
wait, so his
accused of
Cash
that.
App wasn't even impacted. The link was just deleted. That's all that happened.
No, no, no. Here's it. From what he said, like, okay, so he had money on his Cash App. He
Okay.
can still withdraw the money, but he got into it with Terry, and he did the time from when they argued until like when his Cash App got messed with, and they shut his Cash App down, and he
Does he
felt
not
like
realize he
Terry.
was arguing with a number of people? I remember him arguing with Rick Reed. I remember him arguing with other
Yeah,
folks. So why
yep.
is he singling out Terry? Because she's white?
I
No,
don't know.
because I told him what had happened was this is when Lemon started up after his monetization channel got taken from
And
him.
I think you
He
told him
lost
that
his
why should he be
memberships.
promoting his own Cash App
He
instead of
lost his
Lem's, right?
membership. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you promoting your Cash App when Lemon is starting over again? This is his channel. We're supporting Lemon, not you. Who are you? You are nobody. Why do you think you're so privileged to drop your Cash App? This is why he wants a mod stick. So he could look like he is somebody. He is nobody. He should never got a mod stick. Because he's barely new around here and people are now seeing who he is. And there's a reason for it. You gotta earn things
Yeah,
to
I
be
have to
able to
say,
move in
Lemon,
a certain
respectfully,
way.
I thought it was quite questionable when you introduced him. I know you have, kind of a knack for meeting people in different places and kind of introducing them
Yeah,
to the beef sector and just kind of seeing what they're about. And I think that that's cool, trying to, like let people know about what happens here. But that dude there, not trying to be
like
judgmental, but yeah,
no, MGO. I hear you, but I feel like here's another thing. Like everybody hated when I brought the Umar people to the beef center. But now, fast forward time, they hated it when it first happened. I don't know if he was around MGL, if he was paying attention to the beef center when like the binaries, the Shakims was coming around. Um, I went through hell bringing them over. Now it took them a minute. I wouldn't say they went through like a hazing phase. I would say more so they went through like tough questioning. What's your intentions? Why you here? And I feel like, man, we're just here to have it's entertainment. Like that's how I look at it. But then other people, they're more guarded, and I get it. Like you should be guarded at all times because you never know who you're opening it like into your playground. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do on YouTube. So like I do that, and just yesterday somebody said, "Lemon, we ready for you to unlock some more characters." No, hell no, no, uh, no. I'm not bringing no more people over here. No, I go through hell when I bring new people over here. Nigga, I get crucified. I they 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 burning me alive. No. If
Yeah.
new
Oh, hey,
niggas
I
get
see Mo
unlocked,
Better is here. You, Mo Better, I missed your show,
oh,
and I
Mo
had to watch the
better
replay.
pull up.
But I
It
heard
was
it was
so good.
amazing. I'm so
It was
proud
so
of you.
good. I'm mad. I'm mad.
Yeah.
Mo better at the end, and I know what it is. You feel me? And I feel like what you do, the way you're moving at the speed you're moving, like I could never see myself doing a competition as early as you did, and the way you conducted yourself and how organized it was, and having your contestants submit the intros and all that before you actually went live, playing the clips, having judges and all that. Um, I want you to pull up Mo Better because I really want to talk to you. I did not like the way you kind of broke down at the end because you did such a good job. And
You
you're going to
did.
always have people that's going to criticize you and the naysayers. And you can't, no matter what you do, even if you try to do everything so perfectly, you're going to have somebody in the background saying you did something wrong. So, like, those are
Hmm.
just, man, those are like
Yeah,
gnats.
I
Like,
actually want to offer a little constructive criticism because I hear exactly what you're saying, and I
yeah.
feel you. But I also
Hmm.
understand where she's coming from because I think what she's saying is she wants to be accountable, and she's new. It's her first time doing this. She's growing, and that it was not intentional. Like when she told people that they needed to submit some type of visual or aesthetic element to, and not just the music, and that some people were confused that there were late, and I guess at least
Yeah.
one late entry that didn't include that. So I think she's just trying to basically say, okay, well, because of the confusion, because I set this criteria but it wasn't adhered to, I just want to, just show some respect to other and people who entered or whatever. And I think that's just her way of trying to, kind of adhere to her own ethics because she didn't
Hmm.
intentionally mislead anyone.
I
Right.
agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that, MGO. I do agree with that. And it is and I feel like this, like, because I watched if you've been in the beach sector, if you watch so many, competitions, you
I've
really
seen.
can't do nothing. There's somebody gonna find a way to be pissed. Like the funniest
Yeah.
one was for me though, MGO and Terry was Lovey Love. She won first place, but
I remember.
he, she she
She was
felt
mad because
like
she didn't get paid enough.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute, you won and you still pissed. She was like, yeah, they scammed me. I'm like, how did you get scammed? She was like, because I feel like I deserve more money. I'm like, you know what? You
Hmm.
can't do shit around this
It's
motherfucker.
a
Somebody gonna
competition.
find something.
You get what you get unless the pot was agreed upon a certain amount. Like it's very interesting to me. Like in
Right.
the street sector, there have been
Yeah.
a few different competitions, and actually, I believe they were modeled after things that people observed from the beef sector, like kind of getting ideas from things that were done
Okay.
here and picking the things that worked and the things that didn't work. There haven't been a whole lot, but there have been a few, channels that have done it. Not recently, but there have been some. One thing that I really liked when you were kind of giving the breakdown earlier that Mo Betta did is that
Uh-huh.
she masked the contestants, so you all
Yeah.
didn't know who you were voting for. So it couldn't be a popularity contest. Like, oh, I love this person, so I'm going to vote for them. You all had to vote according to merit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Most definitely. And I love that element because, like I said, like, believe it or not, like, I don't have an issue with Jay being long winded. I had some choice words for him in the past. He was number two. He was the second place runner up. Um, and it wasn't about. And I like that element that I did not know who song it was. It was like so skilled on like, hey, it's a vibe, it's a moment. Like if I like the song, you know what I'm saying? And I
Hmm.
think unanimously behind the scenes, like when we wrote it, not behind the scenes, I'm sorry, but in the back chat, when we placed our votes, it was like clear. Boom. We all kind of agreed on like the same, outcome. And I thought that was dope. And I like how at the end, once the winners were, announced and all that, then Mo Betta did the part of revealing contestant number one was this person, contestant number two was this person, contestant number. I love that because we didn't know who we were voting on.
Hmm.
Yes. I'd love to see that
And
continue. I know that can't happen with everything because some of the things, like I remember I can't remember who did a mocktail cocktail competition. Was that you?
Pizarro.
Cesaro, okay, yeah,
Cesaro.
I remember something like that. You obviously have to know who the people are because they're preparing it right in front of you, you know.
Right.
And then I think there
I
was
was a
like,
judge. I was a judge. That's probably why you
yes, I
thought it was.
remember.
I was a judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did. I think you've done a few. I just can't remember them all.
I did. I
Yeah.
did. I did a lot of dating shows. I do a lot of dating
Oh yeah,
shows,
you
and I
did the
only
For the
did
Love of Queen 88 one. I remember
Queen
that.
88. I did
Yeah.
For the Love of Trish. I did For the Love of Bree. I did the
You did some kind of
in the talent
Halloween, I
show.
think something, or
In
I
Lady
think.
Nika Halloween competition, yes,
Yes,
Lady Nika.
yes. Yeah.
I didn't even have much time to prepare for Lady Nika's show, but I know, like, honestly, like, if you give me something to do, like, I don't want to let you down. I want to make you proud. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk away like, man, at least I tried my best. And I was literally, that was like the most difficult challenge I had was the
And
Halloween
there was
competition.
a I remember the talent show because we had someone from Street Sector, Bobby, RIP, who he entered
Yeah.
in some artwork.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then there were
Melanie's.
people who were
Yes.
singing and dancing and just different things.
Hmm.
That is something I like about the beef sector, that even though y'all beef, there's also other things that happen. You know, I think I know someone recently, I think it was TMO, was doing like a book club. Mobetta not
Yeah.
long ago did a discussion about autism, and it was like a panel we had. I like that there's like different competitions and well, I think there used to be vacations. I don't think there have been any lately, but I like that there's
Vacations?
like, yeah, different vacations. And that seems like there
Oh
haven't been
yeah.
any
Oh,
lately.
the vacations.
They seem to be
Um,
falling apart, like the recent
uh,
ones.
the recent ones, yeah. But yeah, it just got to be structured. I feel like with planning a trip, it got to be structured. You got to have the right people. And it'll, I took my raggedy ass to Vegas. Please, let's not talk about Vegas because there's hard. I know there's hard to talk
Mm-mm.
about
Yeah,
Vegas.
let's
Yeah,
not.
Mm-mm.
let's not revisit Vegas.
Next
But
episode.
there is another trip on the horizons. Um, I will be linking up with Ben Zone. I don't know where we're going because the destination keep changing, but I got to get with Ben to see where we're actually going. But me, Benz, and a couple other people, we gonna be out there, and I just can't wait to meet them. And they can really like vibe with me. And see, I'm a vibe, man. I'm telling y'all, like, I think a lot of people just see like the crashed out drunken. Hold on, I'm outside trying to smoke. It's a mosquito attacking me. Um, yeah, I don't like mosquito bites because they stay for like a couple days. You be like
Yeah,
trying
I
to scratch it,
despise mosquito bites. You have to try to scratch
man.
around them. Don't scratch the actual bite because you have to kind of trick
Mm.
your mind that you're actually giving yourself relief, and or put some kind of cream on it. Toothpaste also works.
And eh, oh, yeah, that do. Now listen, I know I'm all over the place because that's how I am. Like one track minded, but I'm gonna jump around. But listen, so with Ben's, like we do have a trip coming up. I think she said September-ish. I
Cool.
think I heard that right. I could be wrong. Um, that's cool. If not, early October. Uh, we gonna go. We gonna be somewhere. I just
Yeah,
can't
I
wait for them
caught a
to meet
few
me
of the. I think I started watching y'all when you guys came back from Vegas.
from Vegas.
Yeah, you all had returned, and then so that was the Lemoncation. I think I don't know. I don't know if that's what it was called. And then there was I
It was
saw
net.
net.
It was
I
like
saw net. I saw the
Nestcation
Nestcation
ish. Yeah,
that happened later, and then
the Seattle
Tracy
one.
did. Yeah, and then Tracy did like a cruise or something. Some
Hmm.
and then and then different people have done different things. There was some group that went somewhere. I think it was also another Vegas trip, but a different time. Where I think that was where some girl was making questionable remarks about race. I don't know. And then someone was cooking. That's
Uh,
why I remember seeing somebody cooking a lot or eating out. I don't know. It was just
oh, what you did you see Resto's Vegas trip?
that's what it was. Yes.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, but sorry,
I
we don't
was
have to talk
invited
about
there
all
with.
this. I
No, I was
apologize.
invited. I
Yeah.
was invited to that one, but thank God I did not go. Hell no, the shit that went down there.
You ain't
Hell
no go
no.
yet.
From Hitler, White Power, the police. We didn't get like as ratchet as all of us was on our Vegas trip. The police wasn't involved. You don't never want to get in trouble in a different city or state that you're in. You always want to conduct yourself and present yourself in a different kind of you know. Um, from how you present on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to get in trouble. It's hard to get out of it. And imagine having to fly back out there for court appearances and all that. Like, do you realize like how expensive that is?
Yikes.
Hell no. You better conduct yourself. And you better get some like act right. You know what I'm saying? I only believe in like getting into trouble like if somebody like put their hands on you in a way like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta defend yourself and maybe the cops get involved. But outside of that, we didn't have those kind of problems. We actually all like Vegas was a vibe. Like it was fuck shit afterwards, but not during the trip. You didn't know it was going on until we got home. So I think it was a success. Ultimately. MCO, do you meet people from like YouTube? Like have you ever like met anybody from YouTube
A
being
few,
in the
but
street sector?
I prefer
No,
not
you
to.
ain't gotta mention them. Don't mention.
Yeah,
How was it? Was bad.
no, it wasn't bad. So I was just going to say that there the hist. Let me try to say this in a nice way. The situations where people in the street sector have gotten together have often been problematic.
Mm,
Where they like there was one content creator who drove like several states to see Marcus. Like there have been a few others. There have been some of the Sunday supporters have came to see her, and sometimes sometimes people choose not to put that stuff on camera, just to kind of for their own confidentiality. And then there's
yeah,
people who've gotten together like they've dated, or whatever. And there actually, I don't think there's a whole lot of those. There's a few, so there've been a few of them, but it's not it's different. And so for me personally, there have been a couple of people, but I prefer not to. I prefer to just keep it online because a lot of these people are crazy. Like, they're really off. Like just the stuff that I see online, it just makes me fear for the mental health of this country. Like it's
but
just
I feel like we should be able to like if you do build a bond or you
yeah.
rock with people, you should be able to link up with them, have
I think
a
you
good time,
should, but I
and
think a
then
lot of
go
these
home.
people are fake. I think a lot of people are there's a persona,
Exactly.
and
Hmm.
that's not what
Hmm.
you're gonna meet. Like I've been fortunate in the few people that I've kind of communicated with off the app are who they say they are. They're it isn't like some kind of but I know other people have had like some negative experiences, and so it kind of makes
Hmm.
me a little you know want to be a little
Yeah,
cautious.
iffy. Like, I don't know about that. Let's keep it on YouTube. Like,
Hmm.
I ain't finna fuck my life up. Like hanging out with y'all. I get it, and I think when everybody met me, they felt the same way. They was like, "Lemmy, you're so like calm and chill in person." I'm like, "What did y'all think? I'm just gonna be this crazy blackout drunk, cussing people out?" Like, nah. I'm like, if you don't give me a reason to come at you, I ain't coming at you. I know how to conduct myself in any environment, especially when like going out there. Like the only thing I kind of like when I was getting on a plane, I was like, man, I'm gonna meet these people. Hopefully it goes good. You know what I'm saying? I know how to conduct myself. If things get rocky, I know how to like move around. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a telly somewhere else. But it was a vibe. It really was. It wasn't as bad. There was some hood moments. You know what I'm saying? As far as like me heating up that pizza on the iron and
Yeah,
but I didn't
well,
smoke. I
that
didn't
was
smoke
interesting.
weed
What?
though.
So was there
I
not a
didn't.
microwave in the
There was no.
Hmm.
There was no microwave, and
Okay.
it was later explained because Dimples, Sir Dimples, um, work in that kind of environment,
Okay, and suggested that because I've heard of people doing that with grilled cheese,
and
like like
they
with
said
foil
they
and
don't
grilled
do
cheese
that
in an
because
iron. Yeah.
yeah, because like if the smoke alarms go like we was
It's
like
a
on a
hazard. Yeah.
sixth or
Oh.
seventh floor, like the water will leak down to it'll cause a lot of damage to the property that so they don't prefer because people be drunk in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah. Did
might
you guys go
forget.
to any of the residencies, like see any of the the musical performances, or any of the
Nope,
Blue Man
nope,
Group or Cirque du Soleil? I never say that word right. Sorry.
nope. Circus
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Nope, we did it. Nah, we didn't. It was already jam packed. Like we had people we had to meet up with.
Okay,
It
so
was just
your
like
agenda didn't have room for to kind of fit in other things that weren't
we didn't even
pre-planned.
really have an agenda. It was kind of freestyle, but at the same time, um, there were things we planned prior, but I think actually being in Vegas, we didn't we didn't get around to doing it because like I was trying to like let's go to the roller coaster, let's zip line, let's do this, memorable things that they take pictures and stuff like that. But you know,
But
Hey,
people, I guess you have to do what the different people want to do. Like everybody probably has different interests, and you
hmm
probably wanted
hmm
to. If someone wasn't interested in that, they probably were like, no. I guess that is the thing with these vacations. Like everybody, people can, one person may be more the let's go out to eat. Somebody else might want to sightsee. Someone else. So everybody's very
I'm like,
different.
where the bar at? That's where I. No, but in a good way, like. Because you outside having fun, I'm sorry. I like to like have a good time, and it's not like just about getting liquored up. But I'm like, man, you can drink in public. What? Like that was new to me. Like I remember this was another moment that happened that people didn't see because it wasn't filmed. Um, we bought these big ass margaritas, and by the time we
Mm.
took our Uber from getting the margaritas to the next destination, which was like a smoke dispensary slash kind of like so outside they had a DJ. It was like a backyard party, and I'm like, you couldn't bring drinks into the establishment. So I'm like, I'm not gonna. I didn't spend $30. I'm
So
staying
you
outside and
stayed outside
drinking.
and finished it first
Wait,
before
honest bro,
everybody.
absolutely. Me and honest bro, we our raggedy asses stayed behind. Ness and shot came, they went forward. As soon as they told us we couldn't bring our drinks in, say less. I'll go
Yeah.
outside.
But see, I don't know any club or restaurant or whatever you can bring in your drinks. But this is something you just shared with me that is new because I haven't been to Vegas in many years, but I don't drink. So
Yeah.
you can drink openly, like you don't have to have it in a bag or whatever. You could just have your
Nah,
alcohol out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
yeah. You can
yeah.
walk up
Oh
and down the
Yeah.
wow.
street.
Oh
With a
wow.
bottle
Hmm.
of vodka and with a straw in it. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
You
that's
ain't gonna get
that's
no
different.
ticket. It was different. So but we didn't do that. Like I know how cool it sounds or whatever, how different it is. Because I know if you live in like states outside of like Vegas, especially the Strip,
Hmm. Yeah.
you can you can't drink like that. But we didn't do that. But we did have like margaritas and stuff like that. Like I'm like, hell no, I'm not throwing away my drink. Are y'all crazy? Hell nah. You know what I can get? $30. I could buy the whole liquor store where I'm from. Like, that's like two bottles right there. Hell
Yeah, but
nah.
when you're in touristy locations, everything is overpriced.
Hold on, we got a
Hmm.
visitor. Give me 1 second, y'all. We got a visitor. Give me 1 second. Uh, the lady of the hour, the lady of the hour, Mo better, Mo better, Mo better.
Hey, Mo
Period.
better.
Period.
Hey,
Hey
Mo
y'all. What's
Better.
going on?
Mo Better. I
Hey
gotta
guys.
congratulate
Yes.
you. You did such a
Thank
wonderful
you.
job on your first
Thank
competition. It
you.
was great. I had such a blast with you and watching
I'm
you,
so
and the
happy.
experience was just so awesome. And I want you to know no matter what anybody says, don't never let anybody doubt yourself, ever. You
Period.
move in
You
your own
right. You
footsteps,
right.
honey, and you're always, no matter what, just be yourself. But you did a wonderful
Thank
job.
you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that, Terry. I really do. And I just really wanted to come over here and tell you guys thank you. Tell Limbe, thank you so much, Lemon, for all your advice, all your help, and the money that you donated. Like, thank you so much. And Terry,
Of
thank you
course.
too for donating to my
Oh,
challenge.
of course.
I just love y'all. I'm just
You
gonna say that
you
I
did.
am a Lemonette now. So I'm gonna have to go
Let's
Instagram,
go.
but
Let's go.
I'm a
But Mo better,
Lemonette
and
too.
I appreciate Mo better. Mo better. I want to say one thing to you. Like, okay, because one something in my spirit said call dragons. So I called her. I hit the hotline bling. You hear me? I'm like dragons. We got like 20 minutes. We got to go to Mo Better's because I had just got off audio shit, and I'm like, she was like, "Oh shit, it's we got 20 minutes." I'm like, "Dragons, you cannot go outside. No deliveries. No, no. Be here because they looking for a reason to say this is why you shouldn't pick dragons as a judge or lemon." And I said, "Dragons, be on your best behavior because honestly, like the smallest thing." And she did good. She did good. I think
She
had I
did
not had
very
that pep
good.
talk to her, it would have went worse
Well,
if she
I will say
remembered.
this. I almost booted dragons at least on two separate occasions, but I
Yeeks.
didn't because she pulled it back. She pulled it back and she got it together. And I don't care what y'all say. I freaking love me some dragons. I know some of y'all don't like her, and that's fine. You don't got to, but I love her. So sorry, but I do.
Yeah, see, I forgot.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. It's okay.
But this is
But
where
dragons is fun.
I knew that okay, this is gonna be a challenge because when I was on the phone with her, she's like, "Yeah, and
Hmm.
I still got one of my beers left." I'm like, "Oh hell no, no, I heard the word beer. I'm like, "No, dragons, no, drink it after." But I can't tell dragons what to do. Um,
Let's go,
so when
naturally
I did see
better.
some of them turn up moments with dragons, I'm like, "Oh, she's drinking that beer." And she said it's
She did
stronger than
good
them
though.
strawberries. But she did good. She did good though. Um, let
She
me
did better
also
than
say
I thought because I thought I was gonna boot her for real. I really did, and I
now,
didn't.
Mo better. I
So
gotta
she
ask you an
did
honest
good.
question. Did you think my raggedy ass because because remember I was kind of in my peepees. I said, well, they said, well, I enjoyed your cocktail show or some your other show, but Lemon had this takeover spirit and he did this. I'm like, well, I'll just support you. You know, I won't hit your link. I'll just watch from the
And
chat and support you from afar or something like that. That's
no,
cause
you
like
are.
man,
Mm-mm. You are welcome anytime. You are welcome anytime. And yeah, you do have a little takeover spirit, but it's okay. I don't got a problem with it. I enjoy you, really. I really do. I think you funny as hell. I'll be crying laughing. So you can always hit my link. You are always welcome. You say my very first cocktails and conversations. If you did not come, it would have been over. So you are a big part of why we are here today, right now. And I
no,
love
I
you for
think
real.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I still want to say like it's you. You got to realize it's you. Like you're
Hmm.
the
Thank
force that
you.
keep things rolling because I always say consistency. Even if you feel
Yeah.
like you might be nervous, and that's cool to be nervous because we're human. That means you care.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
Agreed.
and
I
I
think
feel
the
I
like I want you to.
authenticity that you display is something that people find very appealing, Mabetta. Like you don't come up there
Thank
like,
you.
like
Yeah,
if you're nervous, you say that you're nervous, like,
I'm
if you're
girl.
feeling good, or confident or comfortable with something, you say so. And I think people like seeing that. I think that it's fresh, it's refreshing.
I agree. Thank you so
yeah.
much because I think I just all I could know. The only thing I do know is how to be me. I'm good at that, so I can't try to do nothing else but do that. It is what it
That's
is.
it.
I have
Hmm.
flaws. Everybody has flaws. I just try
We,
to do the best that I can, and I take all the advice because I come live 3 times a week, and that's kind of hard to do. But I've been doing it, and I just make me want to go further. So I have. I said I
you
was gonna
got
do
it,
two
Mo
more
better.
challenges. That's not true. I have 2 more challenges I'm thinking about doing, but I'm gonna do a little more research
I promise you,
and make
every
sure I
challenge you
do a good
do,
job.
you're only going to get better. And as long as you have like your judges, you have
Thank
like
you,
the
Adrian.
rules in place, like that's it. Like, yes, there's going to be hiccups with any
It
competition. You
is.
know what I'm saying? And that's
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
And for you to be so new at being a CC and doing the competition this early on as a new CC,
Hmm.
it's so commendable. It's so like
Thank
dope because
you.
I couldn't do it. I can barely figure out shit.
Really?
Hell
Oh
nah.
my
If they
God.
would have told me a month and a half into my YouTube career to do a challenge, I'm like, you lying to me. uh Hell nah. But you did so good, and I want you
Thank
to like
you.
know, like you did an amazing job. Like I was
I
more
appreciate
nervous
that.
about me and dragons
Y'all did good. Y'all were
interactions
amazing.
and or if things was gonna be like, oh, I told you not to pick limited dragons. And I even saw that once in the chat. Um
Oh no. You can't
somebody
look at
some
the
one
chat.
person said that. That's why I thought once I saw that negative comment, I said, lemon, don't read that chat. Nope. You're here for a mission. You're here to make Mo better proud. And that's all I wanted
And
to
you
do. I wanted to
did.
do. Thank
You
you. I
did. You did
appreciate it.
amazing. You are an excellent judge. And I just
Thank
want to have a
you.
kind of place where everybody could come and it's cool. Like we don't have to have no drama. And people can think what they want to think. It's okay. They're entitled to their own opinion. I don't really give a shit. So whatever. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And I
know.
think
I yeah.
I was just a little emotional because, as many of you guys know, I'm having a major surgery on
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling some type of way about it. Even earlier today, I was like, "Why the hell did you do this?" Like,
And
it's
Mobetta,
It's
too
sorry to
nerves.
interrupt.
much.
It's
Yeah.
because I believe I know I think I heard you mentioning methotrexate, which I take as well. So I'm assuming this
Hmm.
is a rheumatoid arthritis surgery.
Yes. No. Well,
Yes.
yeah,
I mean
it has
to
something to
treat
do with it.
it. Yes.
Yes. And it is
Yes.
very serious. So I don't go into too much detail. It is spinal surgery, and
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in the
Are you
hospital for
getting the
5 days.
fusions? Okay. See,
The
I've
more
thought of.
serious one.
Oh my goodness, sis!
Yes.
I've looked into that. I'm not a
Yeah.
candidate for it because of my. It's a long story, but yeah, my prayers are going to be with you. It's definitely a very
Thank
serious
you.
surgery, but you
Well, he
know,
said if you don't have it, you might. No, he told me
not
if you don't have this
you'll lose the
surgery, you will.
ability to walk.
Yep. He said you
Yes,
will end up in a wheelchair, girl.
you
And
absolutely will. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm scared, but not that scared. What the hell? I just say a prayer and God got this. I'm gonna be okay. But
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
usually I think you still will be
It turned out
in a
good.
wheelchair for temporarily, right, while you're recovering, if I'm not
No.
mistaken. Correct? Oh
Mm-mm.
no.
No.
Okay. No. Okay.
And then
Okay.
they told me I can leave the hospital as soon as I could walk.
Oh
And as
wow.
soon as I can hold down the entire meal. So I'm claiming that. And I
Okay.
am
Yeah.
Wow.
scared because it's serious. And I'm more
It
scared. I
is.
don't want to get addicted to these pain pills, but I'm going to be okay. It's going to be fine. I'm not even,
Yes.
I mean, I'm worried about it, but not so much to the point where I'm like, don't have it. Oh, I'm having it
Yes,
because
and
when
yeah, I
he
think
said
it's wise that
wheelchair,
you're being progressive now and addressing it,
yes,
rather than I think some people wait until things have deteriorated to the point where their options are a lot more
yeah,
limited.
very
There you
true.
go.
The doctor
Yes.
said that.
Mo
The
better,
doctor
can I
said
make a
that.
suggestion to you?
Sure, absolutely.
Before you go in for surgery, I want you to write down all of your worries, everything that worries you about it. I want you to physically write it down. Once you write it
Yes.
down, you leave it on that piece of paper, you fold it up and you put it away. That way it takes all of that off of your shoulders and you go in with nothing but a positive attitude. Write down
I love
anything
that.
that you think and do that. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Get that off from you.
Thank
Write it
you.
down, physically write it down. And
I
then
will.
that way
Thank you,
you go in
Terry.
with a free mind and a free heart.
I
I'm
appreciate that. You know
serious.
what's so crazy? Like I am a ball of positivity. Like anybody in my real life will tell you, like, you always smiling, you always happy. No, it's
Hmm.
not that. It's just that I try to stay in a good mindset and a good spirit because, life is hard. And you don't want to
Hmm.
get down in the dumps and then it take you so long. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch the news. But today,
Right.
I
Me
think I was
neither.
a little more emotional because I am having surgery next week. But at the same time, it's like I had the people who I look to kind of help me through this YouTube journey. They all been telling me like you did good, you should stay positive. Everybody's telling me that and I'm like that's usually you telling people. I feel like it's just kind of like the spirit reminding me like girl, you
Yes, it's
are
coming full
tripping. Be
circle.
right, like be
Yes.
You're
positive.
getting
You
back what you
always
give out.
positive. What the hell? So I
You're
love
getting back
y'all.
what you give out. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I
And
Yeah.
appreciate y'all so much. I love Lemon Land. I love Limbe. Y'all can say what y'all want. Whatever. We
Well,
none
I'm
of
my
us are
definitely
little
praying
raggedy
for
perfect.
ass.
you. I
None of us
definitely
are
say
perfect.
prayers for you on a daily basis. So
I
Thank
I
appreciate
got
you,
you.
you
my
covered
better.
on that.
Me too.
I love
And
that.
and and I know you said that you're gonna have to be on a neck brace for I think you said like six
6 weeks.
weeks.
Mhm.
Just to
And
address,
Yeah.
there's a comment in the chat. We asked her to come
okay.
up on the panel. We wanted her here. She's not doing the
Oh,
Yeah,
panel
somebody
I
don't want
tour.
me to come up.
yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we
no,
want her here. We asked her to come up, and we're glad that she's here.
Hey,
So I
Jasmine.
don't know if that
right.
person doesn't understand.
Oh,
And I actually
whatever.
said on Mobetta show I was going to go live, and I said I want. She said she was going to pull up And she's like, I was gonna
Mhm.
hit the link, but you had a lot of, because sometimes depending
It
on
was
the
drama.
environment, who's here, yeah, people be like, I'm good. I'm gonna watch this from afar. I don't want no parts. So yeah, I knew Mo Better would pull up eventually. Not, it wasn't a time set, but yeah, I definitely wanted to have that interaction with Mo Better after her competition because the
Thank
thing I
you.
hated was the end results, like kind of how you felt bad. But I feel like this. You can never please everybody. There's gonna be
Right.
somebody that's gonna have a negative opinion about, oh, it should have been this, and you would have went like this, and is
Yeah.
and you know what, I was so like shocked because like it went so smooth in my head because I stopped reading chat once I saw that negative comment. But when I saw, and I hated this happen, when I saw like Sunny and Pizarro fall out, I'm like, really?
See, I didn't see none of that.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know that they
Yeah, I stayed
Yeah,
out of
I
it
it. I
wasn't
don't.
kept my
bad.
mouth
It
shut.
wasn't bad
Mm,
because I'm a
none of my
I'm a content
business.
creator, so I get sent shit. So I knew Pizarro had sparked up alive, and I think Sunny name was in the title to an extent or something, and Sunny was at the end. And
Mhm.
then they had sent me a clip of Sunny live where she mentioned me. Not in a negative way, but in a way of talking about Pizarro. Um, and I went to Sunny live. I'm like, let me go to Sunny channel and see what she's talking about. She live. All right, she on camera and she going in on Pizarro. I'm like, really? Like, we just did a fucking AI competition intro. How did this
Mhm.
happen? And
I have no
y'all were
idea.
just cool. Y'all were just cool. It was something about like scamming. Somebody else got
Oh
blocked.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
No,
hoping
no.
maybe it's something
Yeah.
that will sort itself out in time. I don't know if
Yes.
maybe there was just some kind of
Mm-mm.
I don't know
misunderstanding. It's
because
disappointing.
I don't
she
know
was,
about that
yeah,
Yeah.
one.
she was calling me a scammer. But I really wasn't trying to scam. I just need y'all to know that, nobody's perfect. This is my first challenge. I really just started being
It
a
wasn't a
content
scam.
creator. It wasn't a
It wasn't a
scam.
scam. It wasn't a scam because they said the same thing with my talent show when I get out the 3,500. They was like,
Mhm.
well, limit. Did nobody from the B sector win? I said, well, that was up to my judges. It went back to me because it was like, well,
Mhm.
then it was like, lemon. The people that won were rappers and singers. You should have did a talent show about singing and rapping. I'm like, I didn't pick the winners, but they're still mad at me because I'm the host. I'm the host. I'm
Right.
not the person that picks the
244.
winners. I had like five judges, maybe six. I had
Mhm.
Ghetto, Rick Reed,
It
Mika,
was a good one.
um,
That was a good competition.
Brenda. Yeah, it was long, but
It
what I'm
was
saying, I
long as
didn't pick a
fuck.
winner. And they still came down at me. Like it like just being the host or something, you're going to get that kind of pushback, that kind of blowback. Like they're going
Yeah.
to find
I
some
wonder
reason to have
also,
an
there's a
issue.
lot of scamming happening going on in general. I wonder if maybe people are
Yeah.
just hyper vigilant. I don't know.
No, we get that a lot though. Honestly,
Yeah.
MGO, we get that a lot in the sector. Like every competition, it was a scam. It was this person should like it. It doesn't. It's any competition. It was rigged. You guys picked this winner,
It would
and
be considered a scam if nobody got any money out of it. That's a scam.
Right.
But when you're
Right. And I
paying out funds,
and,
then
and
you're
I
not
paid out
scamming
front.
anybody. You are passing out the money
Yeah.
that was donated. So that's far from
Yeah.
being a scam. The scam is when you keep
and
the
me
money
and
for yourself and
RY
run.
Yeah.
me and RY said like since I already blessed the pot, I didn't want nothing in return. I'm like, hey, whatever you was gonna send me, send it to the people that participated. We didn't know that
Right.
who was you know contestant, and so you revealed them. But still, send it to them, let them know like they did a good job overall, and that's all it is. So there's no scam there. Because if there was a
If I
scam,
No.
could, maybe I
I
could
would have
make a
said,
suggestion. Oh,
okay,
sorry, Lemon, go ahead. You can finish your
no,
statement and then
no,
I'll just.
no. I'm
Okay.
just
Well,
saying
I
like
You can
it
ask.
just was no scam. It just wasn't no scam. Sorry.
No, it wasn't
sure.
at all.
So there have been a couple of people, like I mentioned, there have been a few content creators. It hasn't. I don't know if it's happened. I think the last one that I recall might have been um, Mother's Day, but there might have been one since then. I'm not sure, but there have been a few different competitions. Like I said, in the street sector, not a whole lot, like not like you all do in the beef sector. But one of the content creators, and I hope it's okay that I'm mentioning her here, because she's not in
Of
this, she
course.
doesn't isn't in the sector
Go ahead.
much. But it's just I wanted to give an example of what she did because I thought it was helpful. Is Vibes Queen? She did a competition
Okay.
where there was a certain pot of money and she had a particular moderator who was the person who would cash app the people who won, the different prizes and different things like that. She never touched the money herself. It never went in her
Mhm.
cash app. It never touched her hands for this particular competition that I'm thinking of. And people kind of confirmed getting their funds. And so maybe
Mm-hmm.
sometimes kind of having that level of separation might help, people feel more secure. Um, I mean, there's other ways to do it too, but that's just one possibility to consider.
Thank you, Jada. Reasons. Yeah, definitely. But it's
I
always the
think,
opportunity to learn.
yeah, and I feel like as far as like passing out the cash apps and stuff like that, it went very smoothly because I'm like, I don't need you to send me nothing. RMY was like, I second that. Boom. So then the money that was gonna be sent to us because she wanted to get something back to her judges, send it to the
Mm-hmm.
contestants. And I often feel like even with that being done, and still people find a way to say something negatively, it's like it's because you wanted to. Like
Yeah.
to kind of like place doubt. I was a judge. I could tell you for a fact, me, RY, and Dragons numbers. I looked at Dragons was the first person, I was second, and then RY was third. But when they placed their numbers, we had numbers that was consistent. I'm like, okay, so these are clearly the winners because if three people
Mm-hmm.
are saying the same thing and there's three judges, so then you narrow it down. Okay, then who was the next person we all agreed on? Boom. It was very simple. No riggery, no nothing. We didn't know who was who. Now them getting mad that Slapper didn't have a visual. Okay, and he was like last minute, and I know you had other rules like you wanted a visual with the intro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but even if that was the case, he came at the last minute and you still allowed him and he happened to win. That's where the issue kicked in at. And when
Yeah.
I watched a
Well, it
little bit of
wasn't.
Sunny live.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say that when I first started this morning, I only had four people. And when I was at YouTube cameras, a couple of people said they wanted to join, and Slapper was one of them. And I had been asking Slapper a few times in the week prior if he would join, and he just kind of kept saying, I don't know, or he wasn't sure. So I was really pushing for that. And when he said he wanted to join, and I already had two people who backed out, I was just thinking like, oh, okay, I can probably beef it up again. I can replace those two people who I thought was going to join. It wasn't a scam because it just happened in the morning. Like it wasn't like it happened right then and there. And yeah, I changed the rules, but now I know that's something that you don't want to do. It still turned out amazing. I was not scamming the people. I started out with $100 in the pot, and I actually went way over because the people who didn't win, and after the whole mix up, I just felt like I didn't want to send them $5 or $10. I wanted to send them a good amount where at least they would be like happy with it. So, yeah, I spent way more than $100. Okay, I'm
Can
Excuse
almost
me
you?
done.
for a minute. Lim, can you please drop me down? I gotta take my dog out.
Thank
All
you,
right, yeah.
Terry.
Bye,
I'm gonna get
Terry.
Vegas here. Oh, my bad, because I'm Dragons actually want to be here, but let me
Okay, sure.
get Dragons here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you two talk real quick because Dragons did want to be here.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
Thank you,
hopefully
Bobby.
she,
That part.
hey, you know, but we don't know.
Well,
We gonna find out.
I'm gonna wait for Dragons to come up. I'm gonna talk to her a little bit, and then I'm gonna drop down because I gotta get some food
Okay.
and I need to take my clothes. changing my clothes. So, but I
No,
may
you
come
good.
up
You
if you
good.
still up. If you still up, I'll
Oh,
come
I'm gonna
up
be up.
then.
I'm gonna be up. This is my
Okay.
finale. I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks. Y'all gonna
Okay,
miss me.
cool. I'll come back then. But go ahead. Is Dragons here? Where is
Um,
she?
I think he said he was going to drop the link for her and bring her up.
Oh, okay, good.
I
How
actually
you
didn't think I
doing,
would be here.
MGO?
I'm doing okay. I thought I was going to have a romantic night, but my husband is on the computer doing stuff. I'm like,
Oh my
we're
God.
supposed to be watching a movie and then spending some time together while these kids are asleep.
Right? Mine is in the other room playing the guitar.
Oh, my son likes to play the piano. We have a guitar, but he doesn't even touch it. He's never done anything with it. It just kind of sits there.
Oh my
So
God. Yeah, no, I have every instrument. Every instrument. Hmm.
cool. Do you play also?
Heck no. Girl,
Oh, just your
no.
son.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I try to keep him entertained. He's the only
I heard
child, so
that.
he's very
Hmm.
spoiled.
Yeah, no, it's good that he has the. It's the same for me. I don't. I love music, but I don't have any musical ability. Like when I was younger, I played the violin for a few years. I don't remember how to play, and I did percussion, like a class in college. You know how you have to do like a music appreciation and fine arts and all of that. So I enjoy music, but I always feel like I guess some people have to listen to it.
Yeah.
Everybody can't create it.
Yeah. No, my son, he make his own songs.
My son does too. I love it. It's so
Hmm.
cool. I think it's just something sometimes being on the spectrum, having the different passions, sometimes
Yes.
things with music can, you just really have a sense for just putting things together the way they, just
My bad.
really,
Right?
I don't know. It's pretty beautiful.
Dragonisha said she's on her way. Dragonisha,
Dragonisha.
she she will be here in a couple minutes. She said, "Mo better don't leave." I said, I
Okay.
said she got to get ready to go
Oh,
because
is Lemon talking?
yeah, you can't hear me. You can't hear me.
We
I
can hear
can't.
you.
Hello?
I can hear you.
No,
I
MGO
can't
can't
hear
hear
him.
me.
Let me drop and come back.
All right, MGO. Yeah, so Dragon said she's on her way. She was on the phone, and then
Oh,
she got to
good.
make
Okay.
her run to the store to go, get her goods, her goodies, um, for the night. But she said, I like Mobetta don't got too long, Dragons. You got to come now. She on her way right now.
Oh, okay, good. No, I'll wait for
And I
Dragons.
really and I really enjoyed all the intros, and I love how you wanted permission to play the intros, just in case,
Absolutely.
I thought that was Dragon. I'm like, hold on, Dragonisha fast. That's MGO. Hold on, I thought that was Dragonisha. Hold on, this ain't Dragonisha.
Yes, hopefully there's my man Pop.
Can you
Hopefully
hear me?
Dragonisha will be here for soon. Yeah, I have
Yes,
Yeah, she on
yes.
her
iOS.
way. She on her way. I told her. I said, Mo better don't got too long. You gotta hurry up. She's like, I'm on my way now, G. So she's like, let
Good.
me just handle this real quick, and I'm gonna hit the link. So yeah, she on her way right
That's
now. She on her
funny.
way.
Cool. I'm glad.
But yeah,
I'm glad she's back
it was
coming too. What were you gonna say, Lemmy?
um, I'm nothing. Not about that.
Don't say
Mm,
it.
nothing. Um, mm, mm.
No, but
I have a lot of
yeah.
regret. I have a lot of regret because if you guys know who I am, like how I give it up, like a very forgiving person. So I'm like, I'm walking on eggshells, but super nervous. Like I'm on like picture yourself like on like a 1,000 feet up in the earth, and you walking on glass floors, and at any moment you could fall through that motherfucker. Like Final
Mm-hmm.
Destination. Did y'all see the last Final Destination?
Mm-mm.
I actually haven't
Y'all
seen
didn't
any of
see it.
them. Sorry.
Oh,
No.
oh! I'm like, man, the last one to tell you exact, man, it was it was good, but yeah, it was like, they was like, at like this uh party, this turn up little thing, and it was up like way up in the earth, and the floor was made out of glass, so you could fall through that bitch, hypothetically speaking. So that's
No.
how I picture myself. I'm like, I'm walking on eggshells with this. I don't never want to like. Mm-mm. I went through a lot dealing with. It don't matter. Anyways, Jesus, you got of that. Also, I really enjoyed R and Y. R and Y and
What you
I. Come on, R and Y. I wanted to drink a lot of water.
Iron lion eye.
Iron Lion eye.
That always makes me laugh because I drink a lot of water too. So I'm
Me
like,
too.
when you
Me
when
too.
you think
All
about it, I'm like,
day.
oops, yeah.
That's
No,
all I
Envy
drink is
always say
water.
that. Envy be like, and then you can always hear this noise in the background. It's like, because I like to drink a lot of water. I'm like, Envy. Uh, but nah, I had a good turnout with RY, especially when we started talking about like instruments and stuff like that. But RY was good because like not only is she a singer, but she pay attention to like the like if people playing violins or the
Oh,
anything
I
in the
didn't even think
background.
about that element. That makes her a
Yeah,
really excellent judge for something like this.
yeah, super qualified. Yeah, because that's what she does. Currently, so she has an ear for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the violin. When I saw people start incorporating the violins, and I'm like, oh no, now are y'all trying to cater to me? Did y'all know I was going to be a judge?
I love how you have that. I can't. Do you ever listen to Demola, the violinist?
I
No.
haven't. He's the only one I listen to. Is
That
he
one.
good?
He does the same kind of vibe, like we're playing. There's another one too that I follow. If I can find them. So because I know you kind of like the hip hop violinist style. So
Hmm.
Demola
Hmm.
does that, and there's another guy that he's also black that I follow. I need to find his
You need to
name,
put it
but
on your page, yeah, so we
good
can see.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really rock with him too. It's because he's from the Bay Area. He's from California.
Is he?
So yeah, he's from the Bay.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Hmm. The one I play all the time. Yeah, he's from the Bay.
Oh, he
And
is
he moving.
bomb.
Yeah, he moving to Canada. You know what I'm saying? You know,
How
somebody
you know?
salute.
That's your friend?
Nah, he says it on his YouTube.
Oh,
He's a YouTuber
oh,
too.
oh. Okay, I didn't
I
know that.
Yeah, he a YouTuber too. So like, yeah, I watch his videos and stuff like that. Like he do like parties and all kind of things. And I there's so many dope beats he do that I want to incorporate into my show. I haven't really brought them all out yet. Because he got so much. Like I went down to the bottom when he was like a teenager to see his progress. It's like consistency, staying dedicated. Because if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of his page, you'll see when he was a youngin and to where he is now,
Cool.
and he's super successful. And that's amazing to me. And on top
Yeah.
of that, y'all like it, like the audience. Now I
Yes,
played
I
some
love
beats. They
it.
was like, I ain't feeling this one. I'm like, all right, yeeks.
When I
I'm like,
saw that the very first time I visited your one of your live streams, because I think, like I said, I think I found you from like Street Sector people, Sunny, Ken,
yeah,
Octavius, and I caught one of yours from the beginning and not like in the middle, and I saw that I was like, oh my gosh, I was so excited because I actually on my YouTube channel, I have like a list of playlists, like various playlists, and
right.
some of them are, one of them is it used to just be violins, but now it's cello, violin, and guitar covers, and like several of them are, I'm trying to find, if I can find the name of these other people who play violin, I'll share the name, because Demola is one of them, but there's another guy and he has great stuff. But I feel you on this the musician that you're talking about, that he's from the Bay
Mhm.
Area, that he's been playing since he was a child, like kind of continuing to
Michael
support.
Prince. His name is Michael Prince.
Yes, Michael Prince. But there's Josh
Yeah.
somebody.
Look,
He's another
look.
one. Yeah.
Not to interrupt. I'm sorry, but my son
Sure.
is bugging. He like, can you please come here? So I'm
Oh,
listening and I'm gonna
yeah.
come back. Okay. So let me just
All right.
change
Okay.
my clothes and take care of him, and then I'll come back when Dragon
Okay, my
finish.
better. Okay,
Okay.
my better.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
my
Thank
better.
good.
you.
Thank
I'm in the
you.
Sure.
chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
Okay.
guys.
All right. Salute.
Bye.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was Michael
I know how
Prince.
mommy duties
Yeah.
can be. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I just lost you, Lemon. I'm on an
Oh.
iPhone.
Oh God. Can you hear me? Hello. 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 I don't know if I'm saying hello is gonna change anything, but I feel like it will. Hello. 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 I don't think she can hear me. Um. Oh, you live. My bad. I'm like saying hello. Uh. That ass. I'm like hello, and she done left already. My bad. I hate that for the iPhone users that when somebody drop, like it fucks up the audio. Cause I'm all like hello, hello. Hello. This is the last show. Body Works, absolutely. So if you guys want to talk to me, this is it. You ain't gonna see me in chats. You ain't gonna see me. I mean, unless you got what up, MGO. Um, unless you got direct communication to me. Um, yeah. But outside of that, nah, you won't hear that from me. I'm gonna be like radio silence. Just enjoying myself, and I'll come back. If I need to. If something major pops off in the sector, I'll jump back out here. But as of now, I kind of feel like I've done enough, so I kind of want to leave it there. And then when I come back, hopefully, there's some new shit brewing. It's kind of been a little stale. And if I'm the only one that's giving it up, and ain't nobody else giving it up, I don't want it. And I'm just like, nah, y'all can have it. Sorry. Can you hear me, MGL? All right. Did you say something? I think you're on mute, MGL. If you're speaking.
Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So I hopefully I hate that well, I think she said she would come back because I know that Dragons wanted
Yeah.
to
And
see
I'm
her.
waiting on Dragonisha.
I
Oh
found the name of
God.
the other people, so I'm just going to plop it in the chat for anyone. It was Dominique Hammonds. I think it's either Hammond or Hammonds. Josh Vietti, Demola, and then there's a sister too, who I can't remember her name, but they're
They
all,
on his level?
yeah, they are. You'd like them, I think. Yeah.
All right. I'll check them out. I
Mhm.
love new shit. I love new shit. You hear me? Um, I don't mind checking out something new. My mom always said, "Hey, if you ain't used to it, try something new. Don't stay like what you accustomed to. Like don't stay stuck there. Like always try new things." So I mean, I'll try new artists out. I'll see what they got. Hopefully on the same level, because the bar has been set so high. Um, it's gonna take a lot to win me over, but let's see. You might be right. They might be just
Yeah.
as dope or
And then there's
better.
also a set of brothers. I can't remember their names for the life of me.
Oh, and shout out to those twins. One of them went
Yes,
missing.
yes.
One of those twins went missing, but they found him.
Oh
I
my
was I was like,
gosh.
I'm talking about the
The
their
violinist twins. I didn't know one of them went missing. I had no idea.
no, no, not the violin. No, no, no. We're talking about no, the people I'm talking about, they're like TikTokers and people. Um
Oh,
Eddie, shit, I gotta go to my For You page, but he went missing for 3 days and they found him. He's safe.
oh my
He's safe,
goodness.
y'all. I was like, please don't let this be nothing crazy. But they found him. He good. He back with his family. And I'm like, thank God. Let me get the name for y'all.
80K
There you
twins.
go. 80K
Mm-hmm.
twins. Yeah, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Kaios. Yeah, they found him. So he alive, y'all. He alive, America. Cause I
Praise
was
the
like,
Lord.
what? I watched him. I see them. I don't pay a lot of attention to like people like that, but I knew who they were and their dad be a part of their
Mm-hmm.
thing. And when one of the twins went missing, I know how it. Well, I don't know how it is. I'm not a twin. Um, what I'm trying to say is like I know how it could be to be missing your
Yeah.
twin. 'Cause I think they say like when twins are separated, like there's something that happens. I don't know. I'm not a twin,
Yeah,
so
there's a connection that twins often have,
yeah,
so I know it must have been really difficult for him.
yeah. And they thought they were doing this for a stunt or a
Or
play.
prank, yeah,
Nah,
because they do that stuff, kind of stuff where they, jokes and whatnot. But this one, whoa.
it was real.
Hmm.
Absolutely. And I was like, please don't let nothing crazy because the world's already crazy. And that's why I honestly, like, I don't come live to talk about like worldwide news because I
It's
kind of like to
depressing.
separate. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very depressing, especially if you really can't change anything. Yes, talking about it is impactful and it does give people the knowledge and inform them on things they might not saw. But I feel like I'm the type of person like, and I hate that for me and it might change. But if I really can't change nothing, I don't say like I don't want to talk about it, but it's more so like I use this as like my scapegoat to like get away from that kind of negative energy.
Yeah, it's like a
That I
coping
try to like,
mechanism to have something
yeah,
different, like to help regulate your emotions and not feel so inundated with the with things that are beyond your control, that are, because definitely
Right.
there's a lot of things going on in the world right now that are extremely disturbing,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So like when I come out, they're like, "Women, your shows don't always got to be about like dragging and cuss each other out and all
True.
that." And I get that. I get it. Trust me, y'all. But I
Mm-hmm.
know what sells. You know what I'm saying? And I know what space I'm in. Like the space that I'm in, like I know
Hmm.
what they want. And I think when a lot often when people say like you guys sleep on this content creator and that content creator, and I go to their channels, I'm like, what they talk about? Oh, they talking about this and that and that and this. I'm like, that's why they not popping. It's not them. It's like you can't come to like the beef. Like it's like imagine going to like a celebrity gossip sector where they talk about celebrities, and you
Hmm.
want to talk about flowers and planting seeds, and
Yeah.
that's not. They're not gonna watch you.
Yeah.
Now, if you do a video on celebrity gossip and you're in that arena, they're going to show up for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's why when I be telling people like, hey, you just might be in the wrong sector. It's
Yeah, but I
because
think
I'm
it's
being
different because
truthful.
I think people have, I
Mhm.
think there's a time and a place. Like there's stuff here
Okay.
that I find interesting, but like for me, like I don't even consider myself a content creator really. I just consider myself, but I mean, I guess but I don't feel like the stuff that I would talk about would be of interest to most people. But I mean, maybe it would. I mean, maybe some people will watch it or whatever. But I think it depends. I do understand what you're saying. It's kind of like,
What would you
may,
talk about?
um, so to be honest, it's just kind of random different things that interest me. Like, I'm interested in, I really like writing. I've,
Okay,
published some books, as, I'm an author of several
that's
different books.
dope.
Yeah, like, a contributing author, I should say, and not where I'm mostly anthologies where there are several authors and, in one volume. And then, things like research and then also like advocacy. I've worked a lot in like racial justice, gender, equality, and then like disability rights and disability justice. I do a lot of work in like the autism space, because I'm on the spectrum and so are two of my kids. And so those are kind of things that that's kind of like what I do, like generally. But I think people have their things that they want to hear about, and if that's not, I don't what they want to talk about, then that's cool, like, but
Because
I
like
guess
the
I'm not
way
really like
I
a dragger. I'm more like reactive. Like if somebody comes for
Nah,
me, if somebody
nah,
comes for me, I give it to you, but I don't start it.
NGL, I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, I caught you. I caught you outside being raggedy. You was at Fazal. She was cutting a rug,
It
and I
was
hated that
Kiki
that
asked
line
for
got
it. Kiki
deleted
Kiki asked for it.
when
Like I
she
was
showed
minding
them
my two
titties.
days in a row. I was minding my own business the day before. She came on there talking crazy about me for no reason. I was in the chat. I came in. I said hello to people. Didn't say anything to her. I said hi. Pizarro panelists. Panelists, hosts. Mods in chat. Like I always say when I come in. She starts telling me, "Oh,
Yeah.
who's that MGO BITCH? Don't nobody want you over here with your big lips. You ain't nobody. You think you're rich? My man is richer than me. Than you. You ain't got more money than my man. That's why I dumped broke Octavius. You ain't nobody. Don't nobody want you here. I've been giving Pizarro money for years." I'm thinking, I ain't got to give people money for them to like me. I don't have to give a person a freaking dime. Like it's not even about that.
Right.
If that's who you are, if that's the only way people can stand to be around you, is for you to make a scandal, come on here drunk and half naked and pay folks. That's your story. That's not my story. Why are you threatened by me being here, idiot? And then the next day she came talking about me crazy again and talking noise. And so I see she thinks folks hear the way I speak and they're like, "Oh, sweet little suburban girl." No, I was raised in the hood. I can get right there with you if I have to. But I choose not to. But if that's what you want,
Where
that's
are
what you'll
you
get.
from? Like what state? Don't say exactly, but you know.
Oh, well, I've lived in several states. I live in Texas now, but I was born in the Midwest, and moved around various
Okay.
different parts of the Midwest. Like growing up, and
Okay.
yeah, and then like I went to college, on the West Coast in California, and then I went to grad school in Texas, and then I went to grad school also in the UK. So I've lived in several different states,
Oh,
but
you
this
been
is
okay. Let's
yeah.
go.
Hmm.
Yeah, because when I saw you turn up, I was like, "This is MGO." You were cooking. I think you were fed the fuck up. Like everybody got that boiling point, so where they'll pop off.
I wasn't even
And
upset. It was just the facts of her life, as Rick Reed would say. Like that's who she is. I'm like, if you want to play games, let's talk about who you are. Let's talk about
I
your
don't
life and your
know. And Rick
story.
Reed say the facts of your life, because So,
But I mean, that is the facts of Kiki's life.
I
Like, she
mean,
want to
I
come
get what
talk
you're
crazy
saying.
about
I get
me.
what you're saying. I'm
Yeah, but
like,
I
I
mean,
don't know
okay,
about
maybe there
that.
was a little flair to it, but I don't like her because she, again, I can coexist with someone that I don't like. But if you want to come talking crazy to me just because you decide to go on one of your 4 or 5 times a year drunken binges, that's you. You're gonna come here talking crazy to me. I'm gonna get you right. Leave me alone. I'm nice and sweet to everybody unless you push me.
Right.
So that's what
And
she got.
you were pushing that limit, and you was like, "Fuck it, it's up. What's up?"
Yep.
And then you turned up, and
And
yeah,
then Horny Monster had to come
I
try to
was,
rescue her with his dumb self. So,
I,
mm.
and he's so mad. He's so mad that you banned him from my platform. I'm like, bro, you admitted you took my channel. I don't owe you shit. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm gonna take the money. Like, what do you want me to be like? No, deny the money. Although I took your channel, but I want to
Exactly.
be
Took your
seen on your like.
monetized channel. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
like, man, got me in some bullshit with BS, sending me pictures of her back when she was a youngin. Like,
Oh
bro, I
Lord.
ain't got time. That's why, like, when I fell out with that nigga, honestly, I'm like, thank God, because I ain't got time for you to call me and cry about Kiki. I'm not a person that's good with dealing with people in their relationships because I often feel like you're just at a hard time with that person and you're going to go back. So, yeah, we can have a
Hmm.
dope ass conversation. I can give you all the tools you need and say, do this X, Y, and Z. And you can turn around and be like, let me give you an example. New Eric King and Daria.
Yeah.
I know them both,
Hmm.
and you know they have their relations, whatever. And now they're at a point where they're no longer seeing each other. Now they're getting CPS involved. They're doing some weird
Mm.
shit.
Good
I'm just
Lord.
like, this is too far. Like, I don't sign up for people. I don't think I'm good. That's not my strong suit with y'all relationships because I know you're gonna go back to the person, regardless about how much tools or how much advice I install into you. You're still gonna go back to that person because that's where you really want to be. You're just venting. You're mad in the moment. I get it.
Yeah.
You need somebody to vent to. I don't mind doing it, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
even
I
I
don't.
think the thing that's bad about them is like, because like you're right, you can give people advice and
Yeah.
it's kind of like throwing pearls before swine. It's the game playing and the lying. It's like the
Yeah.
coming on here. I'm like, why can't you just be yourself? Like, why do you have to come on with all these stupid plays and these games and all this? It's screaming that you have like no life because this is how you find validation in yourself to come online and make an absolute fool of yourself all the time, for people to talk about it for a couple days and then move on to the next thing because it's no one's worried about that stuff. It's not of interest for long. It's just a topic for the moment.
It's
And it's the
temporary.
lying. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the lying is what gets me. Like, I don't care if they want to have their dysfunctional or whatever kind of relationship. I don't give a freak. I'm happy in my marriage. I'm good. But don't come lying and saying that I was cash apping your man to be with him. Don't come lying and say I was crying on the phone talking about I want to be with you or anything like that. Have you looked at yourself? No, like, dude, no.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
that was
And I'm not
crazy when
trying to
I
be
heard that. I
mean.
was like, "What?"
Like,
I
you're
was
just
like,
straight up
"What?"
lying. I'm like, just tell the truth already. Like, we don't deal with each other. We don't talk to none of the two of them and I, we don't get along. But to sit here and tell these lies is pathetic, especially when there's hard evidence, receipts galore to prove to otherwise. It's just silly. But I'm just anyway, I enjoy your channel so
I don't know.
much with
I
that
don't know
person
how
gone.
they. I don't know how you got in roped with dealing with that nigga. I don't know. Maybe you're just being nice, a friend,
Yeah, I
a
was just
person
being
to talk
nice.
to,
Yeah, I was just
and
trying to be
it
nice.
like a friendship, and then it turned into more than like what you probably barking on. Like you like, they cool, but then they start. It becomes more and more and more and more, and then now it makes it seem like it's something. It's like, nah, I'm just here. I'm listening to you. You've been, and they'll flip it, and that's the weird shit with people on the internet. Like you can literally be there as like a support system to people, and they'll flip it and make it seem like, oh no, you were romantically trying to hit on me, and
Yeah, but see, he
I
can only
I
flip it
got
by
proof.
lying because all of the evidence shows otherwise. Like, all he can do is lie, like, because there will never be an indication of anything that it was ever like that. There is no interest. There has never been an interest, and there will never be interest on my end ever. You know what I mean? So to just say,
But
that's just
wasn't
the
he like trying to make it seem like you were sending him money?
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, it's called tipping the host. Like I send what have what I send him is so insignificant. Like I spend more when I take my children to go buy ice cream. You know what I mean? Like I spend more at the dollar store. I'm just being honest. It was nothing. I've spent more in a night to drop him than I've get him. Like if to me, I think these are just lowbrow people because if content creators are spending their time and their energy entertaining us, the way I was raised is you tip you tip your barber, your hairdresser, you tip the person who takes your luggage when you're on vacation, you tip your Uber driver, you tip the server at the restaurant. You show appreciation for people, you say please and thank you. I was raised with home training. So if a
Yeah,
content creator, if I'm a mod and or if I'm watching someone's show, tipping, sending somebody $10, $20, $50, you know what I mean, because they had a good life or it's their birthday, oh, dropping them $50, $100, that's just being a kind person. That's just me supporting black businesses because that's what content creators are. 1099 YouTube AdSense contractors. That's not me
right.
wanting you. Ugh. You know what I mean? Like, how low class can you be just because she went and found her a Build-A-Bear man offline to pay for to be with? That's not my story. You know what I mean? That's not. I got a husband who takes very good care of me and
That is crazy. Yeah, like like you saw a bug. Oh yeah, it was crazy when I saw all that happen. I was like, hmm. They're like, yeah, Lemon. They're like, you chose a side. You let NGO lie and
But how?
send you money.
But there was no
I was
lie. I'm like, how'd
like,
you choose a side? This is business. We don't know each other.
right. I'm
We had a
like,
business transaction.
no,
You allowed
right.
you have a drop
He
napkin.
put it. He
You put
put
the
the
price on his
price
own
tag on
head.
his head. Yeah,
Yeah.
yo, they banned me from the Mo3 section for $500. I bet you they ain't got that. And you and LGI was gonna go half on it, but since she didn't step up to the plate, you like nigga, I'll get you banned. He came on camera. He showed his
Hmm.
teeth. He showed his hair. He was on camera. He was like, "Yeah, I want one of y'all to drop me." So not only are you knowing that you're going to get dropped and kicked off or banned from my platform, you're enticing them by saying like you want them to do it, and then when it happens, you then get mad at me
And
because
crying like a
they
little
actually
baby.
did. Yeah, crying like a little bitch, and it's like you you asked for this. Like they
And
weren't checking for
and
you.
he still has the ability to be in the chat. He's not banned from the chat. I'm like, if someone says right now,
Mm.
oh my gosh, MGO is annoying. I'm gonna pay $500 or 1,000 or whatever you would charge me to ban her from Lemon's Hammer for good. You know what? I'll be like, cool, Lemon, make that money, and I'll be like, bye. It was nice knowing you. It was nice being. You know what I mean? I'm
But
gonna be looking at it
listen,
like this.
but you can't say he can't say he's that likable because I mean 1,000 is it's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you, but I didn't see people saying more. But I don't know where your fan base is, bro.
I mean,
But
he
all
says
it took
he
was
claims he's the emperor of all sectors. He's better than everybody.
uh,
He
all it took was
is
10
instrumental in the beast
subscribers.
sector and all this and that. And he gets all these views. Like everything that he has to say about himself is all about YouTube. And he's comparing himself to how many subscribers. I'm like, dude, I have what
I wonder
850
why.
subscribers.
Why you
I'm not a
think
content
that?
creator. I'm surprised I have any subscribers. I'm just a subscriber. You know what I mean? So
But
like,
why do you think he has that complex to where he feel
when you
like
have not accomplished anything else in your life, then that's the only thing you can brag on. Like when my life accomplishments and the things that bring me pride and joy and fulfillment and meaning are off YouTube. YouTube simply is an app for me to spend time when I'm done with my day, when I just want to chill. It's like flicking on the television used to be. You know what I mean? When I used to watch TV.
mm,
You know what I mean? It's like scrolling. It's something to do. It's entertainment. It's fun. That's all it is. So my accomplishments are not on YouTube. My accomplishments are far and wide in the real world. And so if he wants to compare his accomplishments on YouTube to mine, his will always surpass mine. Everyone's will surpass mine. The 12-year-old who plays, who streams on Twitch and YouTube at the same time will surpass mine, play video games. But if you want to talk about the
mm,
real world, you know what I mean, that what I've done, what I've accomplished, then he can't touch me. But he can't talk about that. So he can't talk about that with anyone. Anytime he gets on here to people, all he does is start talking about how many views they got on YouTube, yelling and screaming over everyone, blah blah blah, talking crazy to people, dropping trigger words. Like he doesn't know how to drag like a normal person. It's just not interesting. Like even if I didn't have any personal issues with him, I watch the chat when when he's on there and people are like annoyed and bored and oh, okay, why is he up here again? Or I'll be back when he's gone or whatever. And for all I know, they could be saying that about me right now. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I mean, I see that consistently when he used to be on the
Right.
panel.
Yeah, he was big mad at me, and ever since then, he been gunning for me. I'm like, why are you expecting this kind of loyalty where you're admitting to people, yeah, I got limit channel up out of here. So that means I don't owe you shit. Like, what did you think? I'm going to turn down the $500? Nah, you gotta go, bro. You
Exactly.
gotta go somewhere else. And he been pissed with me ever since. Like,
It's so childish. I'm like, of all the things to be worried about, you still worried about that?
yeah,
Grow up.
still, yep. He was just dragging me the other day. I'm like, damn, all because MGO banned you from my chat. Like, man, you mad? You don't got that? Like, cause like when he would call me, I wouldn't say he called me like a lot. I would say he called me a lot, but a decent amount, right?
Hmm.
And it's like crying about like relationship shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm single. I've been
Hmm.
single for years. I can't relate. I don't know. Whatever you and Kiki got going on, y'all gotta figure that shit out. Oh,
Hmm.
my bitch just crashed out. She got mad. I showed her a picture of VS, and she.
Good
I'm like,
Lord.
no, Kiki would get drunk whether VS picture was shown or not. That's not a reason why she's drunk. She want to be drunk. It's a
He knew that
decision.
though. He wanted someone that was mentally ill that he could manipulate and you know what I mean, was needy. And he got it. You know what I mean? Some men
They a
prey on
bad
those types of
pair
women.
though. They're a bad pair though, MGO,
Yeah,
because
they're
like
toxic together, both of them. Yeah.
yeah, because they don't like. I think Kiki on her own could manage and do better
Are
if
you
she
sure?
wants to.
Are
If
you
she put the
sure? All
bottle,
those DUIs, all those, you know,
she got
circumstances she's put
DUIs.
multiple, all the circumstances she's put her daughter in, and different
Okay.
husbands,
See,
and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
oh,
yeah. But I mean, again, that's her life. I'm, you know, but I'm sorry. I thought this was she's from this sector, so I thought this was well known. So, but
nah, it could have been well known. I don't know. I didn't know about that because, like,
yeah.
I've always just known her, be lit, be on camera, be tipsy as fuck. She met Octavius because she didn't used to be a tech. They were single. Like when Kiki was more relevant in the beef sector, Octavius was not her. They weren't a couple. They were,
Hmm.
two different roles. How they met, I don't know. YouTube, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
And then y'all sick them on us in the street sector
no,
when they
we
did.
did not. Nah, Kiki kind of fizzled out in the B sector. Like after that fight with the
Yeah.
fight VS had and stuff, like Kiki kind of went
Needed to find a
went
new
to the
place to go
right.
wreak havoc, and
Yeah,
yeah,
and yeah,
and we had to
she
suffer for it. Yeah.
yeah she found y'all, but yeah, nah, we didn't send Kiki to y'all sector, nah. But even when she was here, she really wasn't a big problem. You know what I'm saying? She was
Mm.
just like whatever, it's
Just
Kiki.
a drunk
You
crash
know,
out, but
yeah,
unlike him,
that's it.
snatching channels and doing all this other nonsense.
All
Yeah.
that didn't exist with her. Nah, when she got with him, he's a little bit more tech savvy, so he a little bit more like what I'm saying. Like I guess he know the YouTube policies and rules. He can do X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. So yeah, he played more of that part. But as far as Kiki being one of the beef sector drunks, including myself, um, yeah, she, it's like, hey, that's Kiki, hey,
You know,
what up,
I
Kiki?
enjoyed your channel so much that like month and a half. I don't know how long it was. So apologies if I'm making it too short. But that period where you were, really like, making a concerted effort not to drink or to,
Not to
have
drink.
cookies. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really you are when you are on it like that, like in terms of your, control of your panel, your focus, like everything was really amazing. Like
I
I know
know
I feel like
everybody
you have
keep
this
telling me
idea that
that.
people like it, like drunk you better, but you start acting crazy when you're drunk. You know?
So I get that, and it's very conflicted NGO when it comes to that because a lot of people like I don't know I really enjoy sober lemon, And I think that's another part where I want to step away. I really want to, pull back from that. And I feel like the more I keep going live and engaging into this environment, kind of
Yeah.
pushes my hand to drink.
Yeah.
And
I
I
can
want
see
to,
how one would be tempted to drink in this place.
of course, yeah. So I want to get back to that because a lot of people really do like Soberland. I like
Hmm.
him better than Drunk Lamb because Drunk Lamb, you never know what you're gonna get with me when I'm supposed
Hmm.
to never. But I do really want to take, full accountability and responsibility of my behavior. And I feel like right now, currently, I feel like being in this space right now is so toxic. Yes, I love being talked about. I don't mind none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to worry about self, and I gotta
Hmm.
take care of me first so I can provide a better me for y'all. And I'm not doing it for the people. I'm doing it for myself.
That's good.
Um, and I feel like stepping back for a little bit would put me back on a balance to where I can like focus on what's like what it really is. It's about your health. It's about like how
Yes. Yeah.
people. It's so many factors that go into like not drinking and having that commitment. And I feel like every day I go live, I feel like I'm like committed to turn up and perform and bring our entertainment. That I get wrapped up and I get lost in a bottle. I don't want that for
Yes.
me. So I have to really take accountability. And if that means I got to push back for a minute to um get myself together, then I'll do so. You know what I'm saying? It'll be here. Like my mom always told me, it's always gonna be a party. It's like always a club. It's always a bar. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
Exactly.
just just take care of you first, and then come back to be a better representation of what you want people to see you and how they perceive you. And it's cool. There's gonna still be some naysayers like, oh, he's still a drunk, but that's cool. But as long as I know what I'm doing, and right now, if I'm going to keep it a being with you,
Hmm.
I'm feeling the test because I'm still tipping here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm still drinking,
Hmm.
so I need
Yeah.
to I need to cut it off. And what's the problem of me drinking is being on live all the time and trying to turn up for the people. So I feel like I gotta step away for a minute and get myself together so I can give you a better me.
That's really insightful, just all of that, and especially the part where you're saying that you're doing, ultimately, hopefully others will benefit from it, but you're looking inward at yourself,
Yeah,
who you are, and who you want to be, and your health, and all of those things, because and they talk a lot in, like, in sobriety lore about, persons, places, and things. And so, kind of
yeah,
like, if you're accustomed to, you used to do the Taylor Fort Tuesdays, and stuff like that. If
yeah.
you're accustomed to being in a setting where you drink, and then you just kind of start going off, and this and the other, it can be very tempting, and so kind of to take some time away and regroup, I think, really sounds wise. And especially like the health element that you're talking about. I used to, I do disability research, and I
Yeah.
used to, several years ago, I was a founder of a regional fetal alcohol spectrum disorders consortium. And we were educating clinicians and parents, because a lot of people, we had a lot of women who were, they were using, crack, or they would snort coke, or they would take pills. And when they would find out they were pregnant, they would stop doing that, and they would drink instead, because they were like, I don't want my baby to be born addicted to crack or on meth or whatever, whatever. And what they didn't realize is alcohol, it's not that you should be on any of these substances, of course, but alcohol was so much more damaging to their babies than it would have been if they had been using, cocaine. And not saying that you should use either, but they didn't realize just just what it does to the brain and the organs. It's really, and there's also health benefits, people talk about with, like red wine or whatever. So it's not to demonize, alcohol, and, in moderation. Some people don't use it at all. Some people use it in, in controlled doses. But when you realize that it's becoming a problem, it's good to kind of reevaluate and step back.
Of course. Yeah, and yeah, and hearing that, like for me, it was like an eye opener because like I'm like, bro, you was doing so good, like nigga, you crash it. I'm like, why you crash it? It's like because you in this environment, you're in this space, and you gotta just pull back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And really like focus on you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like It's not a bad thing. And I feel like the B sets are gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whether I'm here or not, it'll still be running. There'll be some other shit popping off. I won't be around to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I step back, like unless you got like direct communication to me, like as
You're just
far
gonna
as
kind of
like
step away and kind of take
I'm gonna
a
step
few.
away. Like you ain't gotta
Mhm.
let me know such and such that this about me or respond to this person. Don't need none of that. No. Just if you just want to check in on me, like how you doing? Hey, what's up? Salute. How your day going? I got you. But as far as like, don't please don't inform me what's going on in the beach. I ain't gonna be watching. I'm just gonna really just focus on self, and then I think when I return, I think you guys will see a change. But I had to really get my shit together and really um take accountability for my decisions that I'm making ultimately. And yeah, you have to really just push back from the drug. I'm not saying like YouTube is a drug, but
It
to an
can be.
extent
It
it
can be
is. Yeah,
addictive. Yeah.
yeah. So I just want to be like, nah, I don't need that. So I'm like, nah. So for me, I'm just going, I just really want to self reflect and really work on myself and come back just in a better headspace and stop tipping on the bottle or crashing out and drinking and stuff like that and cussing people out. Like I'm still gonna cuss you out, but it's not gonna be because I'm drunk. I want it to be because I'm passionate behind it and I mean what I'm
Yeah.
saying and it's not fuel behind liquor or well, all I do is liquor. I was gonna say smoke a blunt, but honestly, when I'm high, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, whatever. Like, if y'all want to cuss it, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know if you ever smoked a blunt, MG. I'll be like, whatever, do what you want. I don't care. I got the munchies. I'm trying to find something I want to eat. like, uh, y'all, I'm gonna still cuss you out, but I want it to be organic, like not fueled by like liquor, because get a little go-go juice. I'm a little lit. What the fuck is Dragonisha?
Yeah. Did she forget us?
I told you I had to. I told y'all I had to call her. I said, Dragons, it's 20 minutes before the show. You ready? She's like,
That
what
was a
show? I said, we
smart
got
move.
Mo.
I'm so glad you kept
I'm
her engaged before it
I
started.
yeah, I told her the whole time. I said we ain't get in my head. I'm like we ain't get off the phone until Mo better go live, and she said, "Oh, Mo better live." But yeah, she forgot about the show. She's gonna go run errands. No, no, you're not. No, you're not doing no deliveries. We got 20 minutes on the clock. You cannot. Get your ass here. And yeah, so give me one second, MGO. Let me just see if she is coming. If not,
Yeah,
hold on. Give me
sure.
one second. All right.
Mhm.
Read it. Read the
Let's
chat.
read some
Read the
chat.
chat. Read the chat. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, hello everyone. I'm on my iPad and I don't know how to filter it to all messages, so it's just top messages. So, apologies in advance if there's something that I should be reading that I'm not reading. Um, I see Remix saying my last show, LOL, lemon stop. Um, thank you, Vibrant, for dropping Lemon's backup channel. Some people are greeting each other. Comments on the interesting couple we were discussing earlier. People were saying people like who they like, which yes, absolutely, and and more power to them, definitely. Um, and there's a remark, it's good hearing you say that, Lemon. That's growth. Now is the right time. Yes, absolutely. So, encouragement. A remark about honestly, when you slow down drinking, your shows reflected it. Very fun, light, and just enough where it didn't go overboard. You can bounce back. Pizza. Oh, hey, pizza. Also saying, yes, you also need to stop drinking. Crashing out is not healthy. People kind of encouraging one another, someone mentioning being in a drunken stupor. I guess that is problematic. Sober Mind was on point, Lemon. You did your topics list. Oh, yeah, I remember the topics list. And then someone was talking about how Mo Betta is sweet. I can't do it. This is not what I logged on for. No. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Mo Betta's not had to step away, was waiting for Dragons to come back, but I'm sure she will come. I'm just here sort of as a placeholder. So I don't really know what to tell you. But I mean, you logged into Lemon's live. There's no guarantee who will be on the panel at any particular moment. But yeah, and that's all the comments I see so far. So hope you are all doing well and that you're enjoying your Saturday, or I guess Sunday now for several of you, depending on where you live. If you're on the East Coast or Central time, it's now Sunday. Your Mountain Time or Pacific, it isn't yet. Oh, you're saying Dragons is in a drunken stupor. Oh, are you just assuming that she is, or um, was she elsewhere, kind of putting away some alcohol? And I guess we'll see. He still wanted to try. She mentioned that she wanted to try to come. He wanted to try to get her so that she and Mobetta could chat. And I'll probably just greet her and drop down because it's getting kind of late. But thank you, everyone, for your patience. And I don't really, let's see, history dictate. Oh, okay. Yeah. That could be the case. I know she does, she likes her little drinky drink. Bobby, he went to try to reach out to Dragons to see if she's going to come up on the panel because she was supposed to come earlier when Mobetta was here. They wanted to chat. So he went to try to see if she's free, if she's still coming. And I'm just kind of holding down the fort until he returns. So, and Mimi's reminding everyone to please hit the like button if you haven't yet. So, thank you for supporting what Lemon has shared will be his last live for a while. He wants to take some time and reflect, just kind of reevaluate some things about himself and his life, and try to get the drinking under control. And so, he isn't certain how long he'll be away, but he plans to just kind of log off for a while. So, and y'all, um, I'm not like a small talk person. I'm not good at just kind of filling time for like no reason. Like, you know how people just can kind of just talk about like whatever. Like I'm trying to do it right now. So there won't be like awkward silence for y'all, but I don't really, I don't really do all that. So oh hi, thank you for the greeting. So again, apologies that I can't see all the comments. I can just see the ones that are filtered through StreamYard. I would happily read those to fill some time for y'all. I don't know if anyone has any questions. If you want to ask something, I'm happy to try to answer it. If not, we can just kind of chill here until Lemon comes back. I won't do something annoying like recite a poem or whatever for y'all while I'm sitting up here. Not allowed anyway. I'll just do it in my head. Bobby said that would be nice. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or a genuine statement. Yes, Terry. I'm like, alrighty then. I'm just here. Sometimes I'll see people up, like he'll leave for something, and I'll see people up here. Oh, you were serious, Bobby? Okay. Did something happen today to cause Lemon's decision, or was this already planned? As my understanding, I believe it was already planned. I don't think it. I think I don't know if maybe today he might have just been kind of reflecting on it more, but I believe this is something he had already indicated that he wanted to do. Um, Okay. Unless he comes back in the next couple of seconds, I'll go ahead and just recite a poem that I did not write. So if y'all hate it, blame Bobby. Just kidding, Bobby. And so this is going to sound really silly, but like you, for those of you who are in the U.S., so there are a lot of schools do like fifth grade graduation, eighth grade graduation, and then like your high school graduation. And so there was a poem that I remember one of my classmates recited at a fifth grade graduation, and so I just remember it, and so I'm just going to say it. um, I watched them tearing a building down, a gang of men on a busy town. With a ho heave ho, and the side wall fell. I asked the foreman, "Are these men skilled?" He gave a laugh and said, "No, indeed. Just unskilled labor is all I need. I can easily wreck in a day or two what builders have taken a year to do." And I thought to myself as I walked away, which of these roles have I tried to play? Am I a builder who works with care, measuring life by rule and square? Am I shaping my deeds to a well made plan, patiently doing the best I can? Or am I a wrecker who walks the town, content with the labor of tearing down? And I can't recall the name of the poem nor who wrote it, but I thought it might be fitting given what Lemon is trying to do, that he is trying to step away, kind of slow down from all the mess, be better, address his drinking and so forth. And because a lot of times when people you know drink too much, or have any type of addictive tendencies, gambling, drinking, drugs, whatever, often people, you know if they've tried to do it before and they failed, or if they have other people who prefer them in that state, he might find himself in a situation where people might try to tear down what he's trying to do. um, and then as individuals, are we building ourselves up? Are we building our fellow human up? um, or are we ripping up the people apart, metaphorically? So I just thought I'd share that. When I write poems, my poems don't rhyme. I mean, they might have little elements of rhyme here and there, but they're more kind of
Hello,
free flow.
hello,
Hey, did you
hello.
find her?
I did. She's on her way right now, y'all.
Okay, cool.
Something happened, and I had to, talk with her through the journey. I'll let her explain, if she wants to. But
Sure.
yeah, I'm sorry, and I felt bad. I'm like, oh my god, MG was up there, and I'm like on the phone. I get lost in with time. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back to my show. Hold on, she's here. Hold on one second.
Okay, cool.
Let me bring her up, y'all. The one. Hold on. The only. Hold on.
Dragon.
Let me put up my banner. Let me get my banner ready. Oh, I almost put the wrong banner in. Dragons.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
dragons.
I'm so happy, Lemon. You just went through another crisis with me. Okay,
I
I'm
know.
so happy I found my shit. I'm on the way
I
back to
know.
the
I
crib.
was trying to. I forgot. I'm like, NCO's holding it down for me. I told her to read a few comments, and I was on the phone with you. Like, I got to get back to
Yeah,
my show, but
let
Dragons
me
was
turn on
going
my
through it real
headset.
quick.
I gotta
Yeah.
turn on this
Dragons
headset
was
because I
going
can barely
through it,
hear
y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad you're all right and you were able to join. I'm
you.
actually not going to be
Okay.
on here much longer because I know that Mobetta wanted to join, but I just wanted to stay and make sure we got you safe and sound, dragons.
Yes, I did. Girl, I almost lost my motherfucking bike key out here, girl. I found it
Oh
though.
no. Wow.
Girl, here. I almost lost my
I
damn
was on
bike
the phone
key,
with
but I
her
found
to
it.
retrace her steps, and I'm like, hey, she went. I went from Walgreens to a gas station, but she found it.
I found it at the gas station, because
Thank
it
God
came
somebody
off my
didn't
neck.
steal it. Yeah. Wow.
Exactly. And thank God it wasn't a crowd of people because we've been going through this thing out here with these soccer fans and they've been crowding the streets lately. Good thing they not out like that tonight and nobody's really out. So it's like it's not high in traffic. So I was able to locate it right away. And there'd be a lot of bums up there too where I was. So it was like, damn, G. But I found it right down the ground. It came off my neck somehow and it snapped off the part where it clicks in at. So I was like, damn, gee, I ain't went nowhere but to Walgreens. I had it on me. I knew they had to be in the route on the street and then I found the shit at Walgreens. So it snapped off when I was pulling, when I was getting my key to lock my bike. So a good thing I ain't turned off my shit with my finger because had I turned off my bike, I would have been, girl. But then it was right there at the gas station. All I had to do was look around and shit. It was right there. I had came back. I retraced my tracks. So thank God, because I do not want nobody with my key. Okay, like, because the next time they see this bike, it would have probably tried to be one. But I got locks on my shit. I got locks, so I got 2 locks. So they would have had to get through the locks to turn on my shit. But they can't do
Yeah.
that now. I found my shit. I found it.
Wow.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
God.
you.
Here,
Thank you, Lord.
MGO, I
Father
want to say
God.
thank you so much,
Okay.
MGO, for being up here. I appreciate it, MGO.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all talk, Dragons. It was good to hear your voice. I'm glad you found the key. I'll be in the chat until I fall
Yes.
asleep, y'all.
All right, boo. For sure.
All
All
right.
All right, MGO,
right.
thank you for holding it down for me. I appreciate it so much.
Sure, I tried. Yeah. All right, bye, y'all.
Yeah, she
All right,
did.
peace.
All right.
I have to
Ooh,
forget
and I made it
Dragons.
home.
I was like, I'm on the phone with Dragons. I'm like, I gotta go back to my show because I got MGO holding it down. I told her to go read the comments, and you lost your key. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna believe
Yep.
this story. Like, Dragons done lost their key. MGO reading the chat. I'm here. I'm there. I'm like, Mo Better been waiting on you for like almost an hour.
I'm so sorry. I had it because I was talking to my mom at first. After that, I was talking to my family. That's
Thank you so much,
a
MGO. I
little bit of my
appreciate it.
time. I was talking to my family. Ooh, we carry this back up these. So glad I have my key.
Hold
I
on,
had
hold
extra
on.
one, but that ain't the case. I
Carter
wanted
needs
my
to
key back.
get us somewhat of a new circle of people. So many people of them didn't and never had his best interest, in my opinion. Just drop down and then move on. You already know the fake. Listen, Lily, I know
Whew,
everything.
I'm back.
I know you happy. I know people be collectors.
Yes.
Like, I know they're not really here for me, of course. As far as this new circle, I don't need a new circle. What you do is you make your circle smaller. You cut them off. You don't. I don't need to make my circle bigger. What the fuck?
I hear you. Whew,
Yeah.
I had to take off that sweater. It was raining a little bit.
You just make your
Okay.
circle. You just make your You make your circle smaller, and that's why you do. You don't have to make your circle bigger or add more people to it. Nah, that's the problem. It's too many people in a circle. Start cutting niggas out. Eliminate them. Instead on that.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. She was probably trying to make sure I got the money too. I got it.
Oh,
My better. She was probably trying to make sure I got my little cut. Okay. This
oh,
the
you didn't
key.
sacrifice your
This
money
my
for the
key.
people.
This my key.
Hold on, let me see.
That's the key. Yeah, this is my
Where's
key. I have to find my
where
shit.
where is the key?
Yeah. This the key to turn it on and off. Well, I could
Wait,
use
what?
my code. I could use my code that I put in the bike, but it's like this turns it on and it turns it off. It's easy. It's like boom, 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 and I got a spare one, but it came off of here because it's usually on my neck. And when I looked on my neck and didn't see it on, I was like, oh no, the clasp right here broke. It's the little clasp right here. You see it's open. This part broke where it snaps in and it don't right now
Mm.
because somehow, some way, yeah. So that's how this ended up falling off. Yeah, that's how that happened.
Hold on, hold
I'm
on.
so glad. Oh, thank you, Lord, because I need my little key. Shit. Okay. I need my little key. Okay. So now I gotta figure out. I'm gonna put it on here where this don't happen again, and I don't have to worry about no class. I could put this on my keychain here, and that's not So that shit don't happen again because I didn't like that. Oh no, the cord is broke too. Damn. Wait, I can tie that. I can tie that.
Yo, why my neighbors is outside trying to get me to go outside? Fuck no. And like I said, I'll be outside in like 10 minutes. Well, I don't know. I still might go. I don't know. I don't know. They be
Go
lit
outside
though,
for
but
what?
they want to turn up.
Oh, okay.
Hold on,
Who knocking?
hold on. My mama.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mama Lemon. Okay, now she's safe and secure back where she belongs. Oh, because when I get off my shit, I be like, ooh, 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 ooh. So, because I be ripping and running. I don't like to just pull it out from my pocket and all that craziness. Oh, I'm so glad. Girl, I'm talking to me. This class is no good. See, you almost lost my key, G. Damn. It ain't going back on, so it's cool. It's on where it belongs. I can take these off now, though, because I don't even have my keys on me when I'm in the crib. Okay. All right. Time to drink. Okay. Let me get my little cheap swill. Okay, let me get my little cheap swill. All right. It was raining. Child. Took my cup. Child, I need to wash this out. Hold up.
I might want to do like Dragons. I might want to do like a part two
You
to
said
my
what?
show. I said I might want to do like a part two to my show where I'm
Oh,
outside,
part two?
but they be like they so lit. Like uh, I don't know. They want me to come
Mm-hmm.
outside, but it's like
Ain't nobody outside, is it? Ain't nobody outside?
no, they outside. Yeah, they called
Oh,
me to
they
come
outside.
outside. Yeah, they's
Oh,
like
okay, to
you
smoke
know.
and stuff. Okay,
I
well, if you feel
know,
like
but
going
should I?
outside, but I don't know, if you don't, it's up to your feelings. If you feel you don't want to feel like going outside, you don't have to. If you feel the need to go outside and go, but if you ain't feeling it, I wouldn't, because that might be your intuition telling you maybe tonight ain't one of those nights. So it's up to you. It's up to how you feel.
I'm iffy. Um,
I'm finna come on your live through my computer. So, because I like my dragon's
Let me
background.
see. I might keep the light flowing and then just go outside so that way I don't gotta end it into a whole new show and set up, do this and is it appropriate for 18 and under and put the red ball on and
Mhm.
all that other bullshit. I might just let the show run without doing that. Like just go outside.
Okay. And just see
I
what's
think that's what I'm
popping.
gonna
You don't
do.
have to stay out there. Yeah, just
All
see what's
right.
popping for a little bit
Check the
and then come
temperature.
back in
Like,
the crib.
yeah, because they was
Yeah.
knocking. I'm like, I don't know, but that's the thing. Because I kicked it with them like the other night, yesterday,
Mhm.
and I was gonna do the day before. I'm sorry. And I did my show yesterday, and everybody was like, "Where Lemon at?" I thought he was going live, and I was like, "No, I'm with the neighbors." What the fuck?
Well, that's me. Cause I'm finna come through on my computer. That way I can sit and chill with my background, thumbs up the video. Let's see, and come through over here while I'm chilling. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay,
But them
doing that now,
motherfuckers
so
be
you should
like,
see.
they be like holding me hostage. I'm like, let me go. Let me go. I don't want to. I don't want to be here no more. I want to go home. I want to go back to bed. Like I remember. I know
Oh,
I'm gonna regret
you kind of
stepping
sleepy?
outside. No, I'm not
You,
sleepy, but nah, I'm not sleepy. But these niggas be smoking like the loud pack, like big blunts. So I'd be like, uh,
oh,
my
okay.
bed
I'm
be
finna
calling.
come, man.
Hold
Your
on,
baby
I'll
calling.
get
Then
this
just
money.
tell them when you ready to come back. That's me. That's me. Let me
That's
up.
me. Let me
All right.
look at me. Okay, too.
All
Y'all
right,
saw
give
that?
me a
That was
second.
dope.
Give me
I
a
was
second.
in.
Let me go. See. Let me go. I'm not leaving a lot. I'm gonna be on the phone, but let me just peep the scenery and see who's there.
Okay.
Cause like when I tell you these motherfuckers, like I'll come to the party and everybody is talking to me at once, and I'm like, nigga, I know I just got here, but clearly don't have all the questions for me. I'm here. I'm scoping the scenery. Like, let me chill. And my apartment is hella ratchet at nighttime, so let
Okay.
me see. Let me go. Let me go peep. Let me go peep. I'm gonna be on the phone with y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna take y'all with me. We'll do Hood Chronicles real quick. Hold on.
All right. All right. I
They
just
just called me. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they want. Cause I said I'll be outside in like 10 minutes. I didn't have no intentions on going outside. I'm like, But let me dress appropriately. Let me put some clothes on. No, I'm not naked.
let me
You
have
know,
the speaker on. Let me see
let me
here.
see. Let me see.
I
Where
ate
the
too
what's
many
what's
of them
that?
beans. I ate too much beans.
Oh, let me put on my
There we
Nike
go.
Tech. They was talking about that. I said, oh, nah, I don't need a sweater. It's not even cold. It's warm as fuck outside. What am I thinking? Nike Tech outside. Yeah, but
I
hold
regret
on.
taking my
Let me
sweater
see.
because this probably wouldn't have happened had I not put on that thick ass sweater because I thought it was raining when I came out. It was drizzle. But I was like, let me put on a sweater and then with the fidgeting around with my stuff, that's what happened. Cause that don't happen. I had this for a minute on there. So that was a yanking. It was yanked off. Girl, Lena, stop losing shit.
Okay, hold on.
Child,
Let me put on
I
my
keep
sweats.
track.
Hold on. Let me put on my sweats.
Child.
Ugh, I was just so raggedy. Keep me raggedy. I feel like I'm like a Build-A-Bear right now. Put on your clothes for this, that. Like, uh, 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 uh,
All right, got my
uh.
drinky drink, got my swill, got my
What
cheap
you got?
swill.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Rita, Rita, Rita's.
Oh, the
I
Ritas.
was in a rush.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was in a rush, and my store that I like my pale ales, they was closed. It's 12. It's one over here. It's 123 though. It was closed. So I was like, let me go ahead and get the cheap swill real quick. It gets your sister right though. The Rita. I gotta find something that rhyme with that. The Rita
The
make me
Rita, like margarita.
yeah, the Rita makes me
The Rita make a, I don't know, shit. The Rita.
Damn. Our bars ain't hitting tonight.
The Rita make me sit in a two-seater. I don't know. But I don't know. I was trying to make something rhyme with the Rita. I figured it out. Okay.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on.
The Rita make me act like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. Nah, that's corny. I don't know. I figured it out. Anyway, yes. I could throw this away. This is my list for the contest. Throw that away.
You were a little braggy. Mo Bennett said you almost got kicked off twice, but you did good.
No, she told me. She told me, but I ain't let it happen. The Rita make it sweeter. It is sweet, but I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out something funny to add off that. The Rita make me. Damn, I gotta find something around with Rita. Rita make me sweeter. Nah, the Rita don't make me sweeter. Rita, let me see. The Rita make me beater. No. The Rita make me run like a cheetah. No, I don't know. Nah. Let me see. The Rita make me hot like a fajita. I don't know. I figured it out. I don't know. The Rita make me heater. I don't know. The Rita make me. I don't know. What the fuck. I can do a little karaoke or whatever. I'll figure it out because I'm always drinking Rita. So Rita Wednesday for me. Like you have to do the Taylor Park Tuesdays. I can do Rita Wednesdays. I don't know. Not everybody drinks this, Not everybody be drinking these, so it is what it is. But yeah, it was good. It's good. They said be careful what they put in that smoke. They be making them fat ass blunts out there in Cali. Child, smoke that Cali weed, it'll lay you down. The Rita make me drop my kid. Now that's funny. The Rita made me drop the kid. Okay, so did she. And I was on my way to get in the Rita. And I was finna turn my bike off, G, with my finger. And I looked on my neck. And I was like, where is my key? So I locked my bike. And I left it on. And then I had to trace my tracks again. And then I left from the gas station, retraced my tracks, came back to the gas station, and then that's where I found it. But it was someplace I wasn't even. It was in the driveway part. I was in the part where you go up to the door and shit. I parked up there, and I'm like, I didn't even think to look right there, but I looked around and I found it. I was like, I found it. Yes. Child, the Rita make you want to swallow a Peter. A Peter Weeder. Nah, I don't want to swallow no Peter Weeders. No. But that's funny. That's funny. Okay. The Rita. Damn. I'm still trying to figure it out. The Rita. I don't know. I'm figuring this shit out. But those was funny. The Rita made me drop the kid. Okay. It did. Okay. So I guess we waiting on the Rita Frida Incognita. Okay. Okay. And it is incognito because I put this on the green screen. You can't see the cup no more. Child. Okay. The Rita Incognita. Sure. Child. I don't know. That would have hurt my feelings had I not been able to find it. I told him I wasn't going back in the house until I found it. Even though I got an extra one, I still did not want somebody out there with my key. And while the streets was clear, I was like, I know I'm going to find it. I told him I'm going to find this key because I ain't going in the house without it. And sure enough, I did find my girl. Found the key. Because I would have hated to not have found that and had to come back home and get the spare. I'm like, I know it's out there. I ain't went nowhere. And I just came out of Walgreens. And I turned my bike on. So I knew it had to be somewhere from the time I went to Walgreens up into that gas station. And that was around the corner. So I'm like, I know I ain't have far to go to find this key. So yeah. Thank God it was not a whole bunch of freaking people out there.
Hood Chronicles in full effect. I'm outside.
Okay.
Raggedy as fuck. Sorry, y'all. I had to get dressed. I have to be presentable. Hold on. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. I forgot my lighter. These niggas be. I need my own lighter.
Right. When you going to smoke, and yeah, you got to get your own lighter. You got to have a lighter. The competition had to last around like, I don't know, an hour or two. Or an hour and some change.
2.5 hours. Because we had like a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, I really wish it was a top 3 because that number 1 was really good. Number 1 was really good. I do like that. I did like that.
That was Nika.
Yeah, that was very good. I liked it that. She did a great job with that. I really liked it that. And my favorite one was also number 6. I mean, they was in my top picks, but y'all had...
What was number 6?
Number 6 was the one when she was getting out the car. It had the little intro. It was the one where it was the Cali one, but it was like, it's the one where she was getting out the car and she was riding in the car and shit. And, you know, we saw the people, you know, in the video where it was showing like them watching and sitting down with it was good. Number 6 was definitely dope. And
I don't really know all the numbers. Like, I have to like revisit it. I don't know. Like,
yeah, do a recap. Number 6
they stuck out.
Yeah, yeah. Number 6 was one of my favorites.
The Hood Chronicles, y'all. Hold on. I'm almost there.
How far you gotta walk?
Not far. I just got out the door. Remember, I had to do a U-turn, so.
It was dope. It was one with the man rapping.
What up? What up? What up? What up? How are y'all? I'm good. How are you? Big ass headphones. What up, Drunkle? Yeah. What's my call at? At who else? This one? Here? Where the barbecue pit is? Alright. Hold on, y'all. Hood Chronicles.
What?
He's like, he's ready to throw in. I'm like, hold on. Huh?
It's
Like
showing him
Mona.
on this live. And we was just talking about this earlier, Lemon.
What?
This Kai
Oh, you
Cenat
passing them?
University. It's showing
Oh,
him
Streamer
he's
University.
yeah,
I
he's
saw
kicking
him over
everybody
there
off.
though.
Yeah, he's kicking everybody off the bus, and he said he expelling everybody from Streamer University. So basically, he's not doing it anymore. Wow. He had a lot of people too. They had their face coming off the bus. She put her purse on. I want to hear it though, but it's crazy. He kicking them all off. It's a lot of them. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some white girl
Last
stuck his.
Saturday night, y'all had me fucked up.
I don't know if y'all can see this
Man, y'all had me lit.
fucking bus and shit. He kicking people off. This is crazy, bro. He kicking them off the bus.
Who cussing that?
Yeah, he's kicking people off the bus. He's expelling everybody from the university. And he yelling at them and shit. And he was smacking people in their
Why?
head and shit. I don't know
Why?
why. I got to see it from the beginning. I just caught it in my live feed. But he kicking a lot of people who was in his university off his bus. He sent them on their way. One girl got off the bus and she had her middle finger up at his ass.
Yo, hold on. We gotta go find my neighbor. I'm in my show. I'll come back. All right. Stay
Okay.
tuned. I'm coming back. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Hold on. Let's go find a neighbor. Hold on. Let's go find my score.